Floyd and he was me, he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get $100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine, busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
Fans, are you coming to New York for the Tank Davis Lamont Roach fight? Well, the JBT is hosting a meet and greet at the Rustic Corner Bar on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn, Friday, February 28th from 8 p.m. to midnight. So come meet some of your favorite JBT and YouTube boxing personalities, as well as special guests. The tickets are just $30, and that covers entry and food. There will be a cash bar and door prizes. So cash out $30 to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. Code MEAT on the comment line and reserve your spot today. Another great event brought to you by the JBT. Curtis Sewell, Treasurer.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. How y'all feeling on this Monday, man? It's good Monday, man. We back to build on this boxing how we always do, and give it its just due how we only we do, man. Y'all know how we the only ones, man. We the last of the dying breeds over here, man. And shout out to my JBT family again. Big shout out to everybody that participated in the raffle. Congrats to Al Booger. He won the ticket. Hope he enjoyed himself at the fight, man. I think it's going to be a good card, man. A good thing that he's going to be in the building, man. And shout out to the fam that's pulling up on us at the meet and greet, man. Get your tickets. If you haven't, come build with us. Come catch a vibe. Come have a good time, you know. And I hope to see some of y'all in the building for sure, man. But let's get to this boxing build, man. Shout out to the fam. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I know we closing in on 1 million likes. I just know it. Thanks. What it do, my guy? Teach. What's good with it? So you understand that levels. Teach. What's good, bro? Stretched out boxing, my guy. What's good with it? Big dog Willie. Schofield Senior Facts. Ace. What it do? Shout out to old school Mike Kirkland. What's good, bro? BJ, you already know. Shout out to you, fam. Bill Haney Facts have been replaced by the Schofield Facts. Shout out to Aisha, the queen. How you feeling today? Tay, what's good with it, fam? Motown's what it do, man. It's the Pride in the building. What's good, fam? How y'all feeling, man? Hope everybody been having a good Monday, man. A good start to the week. You know, man. Again, I think we had another successful weekend in boxing for me, man. I think that last Crescendo card, I think it lived up to his billing. I don't know about as far as the the best card ever and all that stuff. That's always going to be up for debate. But in terms of it being a really good card for boxing, was it that? Absolutely. For $30 can't really beat it. I couldn't complain with the fights that I seen for $30. You get me? I think in total the whole night was a good night of boxing. I think the only hiccup on the card, I think, was the Adames and Shiraz decision. I think that I think Adames outboxed Shiraz. I really do. Think he should have walked up out of there with a UD victory. I don't know how they called it a split draw. They're a little bogus for that. Shiraz just he got outboxed, I think, and outworked by the more experienced guy. And Adames was hungry and he fought like it. And it's unfortunate that he didn't get the decision because he worked hard, man. He worked really hard in that fight, and he boxed a very, very smart fight. Get me? So I don't understand how they didn't give it to him. Yeah, that was. Felipe was good with his Zhang fight. Zhang was good, even though he went down, but it was a good one. Cornelius, what it do, fam? Diamonds damn near dominated, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Defiant Armory was good with it. Halfway through the Buatsi versus Callum fight. Already felt my $26 worth. I'm telling you, bro, it was I just want to start off, by being true to me and just letting y'all know how much I really enjoyed the boxing that night. I really did. It was a really good night. Not even night. It was a good day because it started out early in the morning. So it started from 11:30-ish, 12-ish to, all the way to about 7 something. So I enjoyed it, man. I think, Turki put together a good card. You get me? He put together a good card. Those fights delivered. Callum Smith and Buatsi definitely was a really, really good, entertaining fight. A lot of back and forth action. I think Callum Smith, his experience won him the fight too. More experienced, just being on that stage, man. He's been there already. And Buatsi, he still got some things to learn and work on. Callum Smith was able to out hustle the young man and beat him in a really entertaining fight. That was a back and forth type of fight. But Callum Smith definitely was getting the better of the work. He hurt Buatsi a number of times, multiple times in that fight. I mean, I think they hurt each other. It was ebbs and flows, man. That was a really good matchup. You get what I'm saying? Style wise, they styles mesh perfectly for a really good fight. So I think Buatsi definitely had bounced back, and I'm interested to see where Callum Smith go from here. You get what I'm saying? We seen him in there with the Canelos of the world, and we seen how that went. But let's see if he's able to kind of rewrite some of his career at 75. I think he looks stronger up there. He like a better guy up there. He look healthier. Look like he belong. You know what I mean? Zoom verse, what it do, my guy? Appreciate you always sharing a live, my guy. How you feeling? Well, we gonna get to it for sure. So I think the biggest knock on the card, like I said, was Adames and Shiraz, and I'm gonna get right to it. I see everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody. I see a lot of people, blaming Turki for the decision, over there in Saudi. And listen, it's always gonna be reasons to speculate and different things like that. But I'm just not with the conspiracy theories, man. Unless he judging the fight, unless he going over there and telling the judges what the scored around as, I just can't blame him for it. I mean, it's unfortunate, but we've seen this shit, and I'm not gonna act like we've seen bad decisions everywhere in boxing. We've seen bad decisions on every platform that you can name across the sport of boxing. There has not been one single platform in the sport that hasn't had a bad decision here or there. So I'm not really gonna get into the conspiracies and blame him for it. It just is what it is. It's a bad decision, in my opinion. I think the judges got it wrong. I don't think it was no damn split draw. I think Adames outboxed the young man, Shiraz. He was game. He was tough. He kept going, but he was getting outboxed, in my opinion. And I just think that one decision kind of got away from him. You know what I'm saying? 2 cents, what it do, fam? Uncle Rick, what it do? How you feeling, Rick? Good to see you in the building, man. Always back. Was good with it. Did what he need to do. Yeah, we're going to get into that, too. He getting a lot of hate. I'm going to cook these little bums in a minute. Teach what it do, politics and boxing. Yeah, you see it a lot. It's just hard to just pinpoint and say, it's Turkey. You're cheating people. Like, I'm not going that far, you know. I just don't think it's a good look when you caught on camera, though, you know, discussing, you know, the what's going on in the fight, and the information is just getting relayed to one guy. So I will say that he got himself to blame for some of the criticism he getting because he was on record. You know, that I'm about to play this video in a second. He was on record. You know, y'all heard it. Y'all seen the video, what he was doing. Seemed like he was giving game to one of the corners, letting them know where he was at in the fight. Shout out to the queen, Melanin Queen. How you feeling today? Good to see you in the building. It says, Poi, what's good with it, bro? Yeah. That's just not a good look, Tay. That's what I was just talking about. We gonna play it for sure. That Pro Box card this past week has some bullshit judging. Yeah, it's boxing. Ain't nothing new. Yeah, that's all. That's what I'm acknowledging before I will blame and say it's just him. You get what I'm saying? I'll acknowledge that we've seen bad decisions in boxing before. I don't see. I heard somebody make a strange connection as to why he would do it because of you know, Shiraz's beliefs or whatever the case of him being Muslim, something weird like that. I'm not going to go with the conspiracy. I'm going to just say that was a bad decision to me. It just really was. You know what I mean? So I'm keep moving the goalposts on Stevenson before the Padley fight. Everyone was calling for a stoppage. You get it. Now it wasn't fast enough. What it do? Oh, you know, I'm going to cook the I'm sick of, I'm disgusted by the boxing fans, man. The people that call themselves fans. The stuff that I've been hearing, I've been listening in the cut, because I only want my presence known. I just want to hear some of the wild takes that people have. And it's sad, this shit ain't even about boxing, man. People got personals. But that young man, that shit is sad. It's a sad day in boxing. But, over here, everybody get their just due. So we going to get to that shortly. But I'm going to play this video that bro was just mentioning with Turki Alashikh talking to the one of the corners and stuff like that. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 10-piece, always supporting the grind. Much love, bro. Said Schofield Sr. said on X, Kid Austin and himself was being pursued in London by assassins hired by Shakur and Turki. Schofield Sr. dispatched the assassins with his kung fu skills and handy knife. Facts. That's what that was. That big homie Core sicked him on him.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to Big Dog Willie, man. Appreciate you, bro. Always supporting the grind, man. Much love. Yeah, we're going to get to it. Padley showed heart. Yeah, he showed heart. They kept making a big deal out of, we going to get to it, because look, man, we got to, because it's like not even the elephant in the room. Just the amount of negativity that I seen come from a fight like that is just... It's just on another. It's something I never seen before. Something I never seen before. It's weird as hell. Let me get to this real quick, y'all. This is what they were talking about. And you see, look, I ain't gonna lie. You don't like to see that because that's just one-sided. You telling them what he down, you down 2 points, you're losing 2 points, whatever you saying. That doesn't look good just from the outside looking in. Like, just sit back and enjoy the fights. Like, his ass should have been losing probably by more than 2 points. I don't even know what point in the fight that was at, but it don't matter. He was on record speaking, and it just looked funny. But I can't say automatically that he impacted the judges and what they seen too. We see judges get it wrong all the time. At least they didn't award Buddy ass with a win. But I do think he definitely lost, and he was the he benefited from a bad decision on Saturday. You get what I'm saying? It just was a bad look for Turki to be speaking to one side and telling him he down. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just expect to hear that from maybe somebody in his corner should have done that, right? Why him? You get me? But it just didn't look good, right? Why look like you trying to, favor one guy versus the other. So it's just not a good look. But I'm not gonna say he impacted the judges. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just seen a bad decision right there. Yeah, it's corruption, man. It's just been that way in boxing. So I'm not gonna just blame it and say it's him, though. You get me? It just was another bad decision for me. People just being, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Everything Boxing, my guy. What's good with it, bro? Banks, what it do, fan? My guy, that's how I see it, man. I mean, people's entitled to see it differently, right? For me, I just think it's a badass decision. But I will acknowledge for the people that feel like, Turki was looking sus, that is a moment where it just like, leave people questioning and it leave room for speculation at the end of the day. So I ain't taking up for him. I just ain't willing to say that he impacted the decision versus the judges just be getting it wrong. And they definitely got it wrong Saturday because Shiraz got beat. To me, he got outboxed by the more experienced guy. And Adames fought a lot more hungry. He wanted it more. He fought, he pushed the pace. He was constantly going forward, trying to, back this big, tall guy up. He wouldn't stand his ground. He gave up ground way too much, trying to wait. He was never really being first. He just got beat. And it's a terrible decision. Terrible. I just don't know how they came up with that. Shout out to my dog, Zoom verse with the 10 piece. He said for that grip strength. So much for that grip strength, right, Zoom? How that work out? How that conversation work out? Grip strength.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
But yeah, man, it just didn't look good, man. Outside of that, everything else went, I think, according to plan. Like, we just got good fights. You get me? Big Bang Zane got knocked out for the first time by Agit Caballel. I'm not surprised there, man. He always has stamina issues. I think, that body work slowed him down. He just got kind of pounded out. He gave a good run. He got a knockdown of his own, and he got knocked down and finished, man. I think he was tired, hurt, out of gassed, all types of stuff. So shout out to Zane. That was a good fight, good heavyweight scrap. But Caballel is making his way, man. Let's see what he's able to do. Let's see, man. I like him as a heavyweight, though. He get in there and go. He said his actions are disgusting. He fighting a part-time boxer, bro. Yeah, oh man. You know what? We gotta get to it. As Wild Tank was right. Look, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to this, man. I don't know what Tank was right about, but we're gonna see. Not giving the benefit of doubt. Got caught 4K. Listen, I feel you. I mean, that telling him that is just a bad look, but that telling him and the judges making a call is like separate to me. People just looking for a reason to try to I just overlook a situation, man, exaggerate a situation like you never seen bad calls before. You get what I'm saying? But I will say this. The fact that the fighter that he was talking to is the one that got the benefit in that regard in terms of the decision because he didn't earn it, I'll say that's not a good look. So it is what it is, man. Bad call. Shiraz lost to me. I don't know if Turki impacted the judges. I can't necessarily say, but he damn sure tried to give, Shiraz some inside information that he was losing for what it's worth, right? So you just don't expect to see him do that. It don't look good. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's keep rolling, man. But yeah, man, that body work from Caballel was real, man. Dragon Assassin was good with it, bro. Turki Diamonds fight. I just don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm ready to just go overboard like that. It's when people don't like a person, there's nothing good that's gonna come out of their mouths about that person. So for me, the people that's pushing this Turki stuff heavy, like Turki cheated Adames. Let me just call it what it is. That's what they saying. The people that's pushing that are people that are not too fond of Turki Alashikh at all to begin with. They don't really care for him. I I can care less. I just want to see fights. If the fighters are getting treated accordingly, you get what I'm saying? They end fights that they want. That's all I need to see. You get what I'm saying? I would hope for the sake of boxing that he wouldn't be impacting judges to sway decisions in any way, shape, or form. That should just be bad. But outside of him talking to the corner, I don't have no evidence of that. You get what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It is what it is, man. Cut creator was good with it. Yeah, man. But no matter what he do, so we gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about accusations of Turki laying big money betting on fights. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I'm just, if that's the case, then that shit should come out to the light, right? If that's the truth, then it should come to light, right? But I'm not, I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I have nowhere I could really take from. It'd just be an assumption. Like, we can do that all day long, and every fight and every bad decision, we could say somebody had money on it, somebody impacted it. Like, we can't be selective is what I'm saying. If we're going to complain about one decision and say that this guy is directly impacted this decision and he cheating people, then we have to look at every other decision that came recently that was bad, and we got to question that as well. If people are not willing to do that, I'm really not trying to hear the fake outrage, man. Like, we like Adames too. We wanted him to win. I was rooting for a good fight. I really didn't have a dog in the race, but as the fight played out, I clearly seen who was winning. And I hate the fact that he didn't get the nod, but I ain't about to look, oh, Turki. That shit too convenient, man. That's what's wrong with boxing fans. It's too easy to point fingers with nothing to really, no leg to really stand on. So I just don't know. Like, but unless you're willing to look at every fight that had a questionable decision and point the blame somewhere, I don't see the reason to do it here. It's just a bad decision. You know what I mean? And that's one out of so many fights that was on the card. One is more than enough. One bad decision is more than enough. Let me be clear. But to be fair, the rest of the fights were what they was, right? I don't think none of them were bad decisions. They all played out pretty solidly, and they was what they was, right? That one just stunk. I ain't gonna lie, it stunk. And the fact that he was whispering in that corner or shouting in that corner don't make it look no better. But I'm still not about to play into the conspiracy shit. You know what I mean? He should have just sat back and enjoyed the show, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Adames, I think they should rematch. I hope they do. I think he deserves it. I think he can beat him again. I think that's just is what it is. The way that fight played out, it wouldn't surprise me to see him beat him again. I think he could beat Shiraz again. You know what I'm saying? And this time get the nod. And I would hope that he could do it somewhere in the States, because I don't know. Just to avoid this shit happening twice. Yeah, it was a bad decision, bro. Very bad. And Turki made it worse by talking to Shiraz's corner, telling him he was down 2 points or whatever he was saying. I ain't like that. It just looked stupid. Looked bad. Big Dog, what's good with it, bro? He said, now Frank Martin has more skills than Shakur. Shit, man. I tell you what, bro. Anybody saying that shit, Big Dog, wasn't going to bet when they was about to fight. They wouldn't have bet when they was about to fight. People just say anything. they people just be saying anything, bro. I swear, man. Boxing getting weird.
What? This not funny. How am I supposed to get home? Hold on. Sit down. Hold on. Here. $2. Take the train.
Shout out to my homie Big Dog Willie. Appreciate you, bro. Man, Bivol to win, but I scored the rounds live 6-6 to draw. Yeah. Shiraz deserves no rematch. Nah, it ain't him that deserved a rematch. It's Star Fox was good with it. It's Adames that deserved a rematch. Because I know he would probably want it to really get the nod. No, he seemed like the type of fighter that would want that get back just to solidify it and prove it once and for all. And I think he can beat him because he did it. He did it the first time. You know what I mean, Shiraz is young and he's overly patient, and that shit worked against him. He's overly patient and he waits too much. Try to look for the perfect shot, the perfect counter, and that shit just never came. You know what I mean, he did land some good shots. He did some good work, but his offense was very spotty to me, and he was just getting outworked consistently throughout the rounds. You know what I mean, both guys was looking, struggling to find a range at certain spots in the fight, but overall, Adames just did the much better work. throughout the duration of the fight. So bad decision for sure. Bad decision. Very bad. I'll give him another shot as time if that happened. Maybe PBC put the fight on. Maybe. I mean, shit. Yeah. At this, because he a fighter. You know what I mean? He a fighter. You might want to run it back. That's just my opinion. You might want to run it back. You know, you might want to. But look, I ain't about to cry over it, right? He wasn't flipping and screaming and tripping about the decision either. You know what I mean? I do want to go actually sit back and watch the fight again. I haven't had time to do it. I wouldn't mind doing it just to see if I see anything different. But from just watching it live, you know, in live time, it just seemed like he comfortably started to pull away from Shiraz after a while. He just was way too patient. He just didn't throw enough. And he was waiting way too long, waiting all night, trying to counter punch, like I said. And he fought every round pretty much the same way, every single round. So it was easy to kind of judge after a while. I was like, all right, I see what's going on. He ain't busy enough. He ain't throwing his hands enough because he worried about what's coming back. And he trying to throw the perfect shot. And he stayed like that the whole night. Didn't switch up, didn't make many adjustments, if any at all. You know what I mean? So just was what it was, a bad night. Low blow boxing. What it do, my guy? This Shakur hate is next level. Just do nasty work. It's disgusting work, bro. Disgusting work.
What? This not funny. How am I supposed to get home?
Hold on. Hold on. Here.
$2.
Take the train.
Shout out to my guy, Low Blow Boxing. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just wanted to let y'all know. For me, like, I'm very consistent. I enjoy boxing Saturday from the late afternoon, or early afternoon to the late, into the evening. It was worth the money. It was worth the time. We called the card. I missed calling a couple of the fights live, man, but we got through most of them. We missed 2. I think we got about 6 out the way. So we still had a good fight call. But overall, a good night of boxing. But my biggest takeaways, bro, is I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest. Like y'all saying it, Blunt Sports, what it do? The way Shakur getting shitted on for winning Saturday is the wildest shit I've seen in boxing in a long time. I can't lie. I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. I can't lie to y'all. I mean, it ain't like he promised a knockout this time or nothing. He ain't promised no knockout. He just said, his hands was good, healed from the last time, which he ended up hurting again. That's my only concern for Shakur is the health of his hands. I hope he figured that situation out, because that's real. That's his money makers. But outside of that, it ain't like he promised some type of knockout that he didn't get. He just said he was going to let his hands go more, be more offensive. And if you just look at the Artem fight to this one, that's what I think he did. Shout out to Blunt Sports. I think he did exactly that. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. Right. Shout out to Behind the Hands TV, my guy. Today's fans are irresponsible. I swear they are. So look, man, it ain't like he made all these false promises, right? I heard all the noise from the last fight, which I thought was a good performance as well. P. Hunter was good, but I thought that was a good performance as well. But people said, oh, he promising knockouts. He got to stop doing that. He got to go out there and fight and blah, 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 blah. He be talking like this, and then he go out there and fight like that. And, X, Y, and Z, just a bunch of bitching and whining. You get what I'm saying? And then it goes from him fighting Kid Austin to he should give Kid Austin a shot. While he ducking Kid Austin, then he gives the little goofy kid and his father a shot, at the title that they didn't deserve. And they take the boxing world by storm and make up every excuse known in the book. They even created some shit that you've never heard before, found their way up out the fight, and they back training already. It's very convenient. I'm not trying to hear none of that. They found their way out the fight. That's my opinion of it. I'm sticking to it. I ain't rocking with it. But you heard all this complaining. Then it gets switched from Kid Austin to Josh Padley. They start complaining. Oh, he's an electrician. Oh, he works. Oh, he got a 9 to 5. Nah, Shakur should not come out in 3 rounds and all this BS. First is he got to get the stoppage. You know what I mean? Then he get the stoppage. Then it's like, nah, he took too long. He was supposed to get him out in 3 rounds. And all that stupid nonsense. He's not a KO artist. Don't tell me he's supposed to knock somebody out early when your favorite fighter don't knock guys out early. Why would he go out there and do it? And don't give me this BS that because this dude work, that makes him any less of a fighter. Do you know how many fighters have jobs and side hustles outside of boxing? Do you know the percentage of fighters? Look it up. Do you know the percentage of fighters that could live primarily just off boxing alone without having to do anything else? That's the most ignorant statement I've seen people push around all these, social media platforms because he worked. You know how many fighters work? Some of y'all favorite fighters had side gigs coming up. It's no different than that guy. These dudes ain't making millions of dollars. They can't just sit around and wait for a fight and be good in between. They gotta find another way to make money. That's how irresponsible, that's how uneducated these boxing fans are. So this kid go in there and do what he needed to do, bro. I'm not about to overstate the win. I ain't about to say Josh Padley is some crazy ass world beater and it was just like, the tough competition, but it's a 4-day notice guy. 4-day notice. 4-day notice. 4 days, not even a full week. 4-day notice. Who the hell did you think he was going to be fighting? Godzilla? King Kong? Seriously. So he got in there with a guy when he was preparing for Kid Austin, who fights much differently, preparing all the way up until 4 days out. Then he switched to this guy, didn't know much about him, and he still goes out there and stop him. Hurt his hand doing it, but still got the stoppage with the hurt hand. No complaining, no bitching, no nothing. He just went out there, got the job done. Pretty much didn't lose a fucking round to me because I didn't see it. Josh Padley got beat from the opening bell to the TKO stoppage, to the towel got thrown in. You literally, these goofy ass boxing fans, it's not about entertainment. It's not about, seeing good performances. It's just supporting the sport. It's just about shitting on people. And that's what this fight just showed me, that there's absolutely nobody in boxing. I don't care what you say, how long you've been watching it, where you're going to come in here and tell me, oh, that was another bad performance and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. He did exactly what he should have did. Showed that it was levels. Showed from the very start that dude wasn't on his level, and he displayed it all throughout the rounds, all the way up until he stopped. The amount of hate that I'm seeing around YouTube is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bro. Y'all should, bro. Y'all asked for a stoppage, you got one, and then you complained about it. I'm hearing people sit up. Now, did he really stop him, or was it the corner? Did he do it? Because he didn't hurt him. He wasn't. Padley said he didn't feel none of Shakur punch. I don't give a damn what he said. I watched it. I know what was happening. He was getting knocked around. He was getting hit with combinations. He was getting beat up to the body. He had no shot in hell. The fight wasn't close. The rounds wasn't struggles. It wasn't nothing to debate. It was just a wash. And yeah, he is supposed to do this to guys like that. He's supposed to. But I'll be damned if I come back the next day and I start shitting on this dude because he knocked him out in the 9th round and not the 3rd or 4th. You casual ass fans got to take a hike, bro. Take a hike. Take a hike. You demanding a pure boxer to stop an undefeated guy that is fighting for something. That's the biggest opportunity he ever had. He tried. He was tough. He took some punishment. He was getting beat up. You get what I'm saying? But in no way, shape, or form do I look at him and be like, yeah, man, he was supposed to do this. Nah, he wasn't supposed to do shit. He hurt his hand and he continued to beat him up, beat his body up. He hurt his man and he continued to hurt him. He didn't let him off the hook. The difference between this fight and the last fight with Artem, he hurt Artem as well, but he let him off the hook. This time, he did not let Padley off the hook. Respect to him, kudos to him. You can see he worked on some things. That's it. That's all. I don't see where all the hate coming from. You got people up here over-examining if it's a stoppage or not. Like, cut it out. His team saved him from himself. The man literally beat him up till his corner said no more. And y'all got the nerve to question if it was a real stoppage, talking about he wanted to keep fighting. They all do. But he would have kept getting his ass beat. You telling me you don't think he would have 10 counted him at some point? He was beating that boy up. And it's crazy. It's so sad that y'all have a disdain for these fighters that y'all don't know, to the point where you cannot give them credit. You ain't got to you ain't got to overstate the win. He didn't beat one of the top guys and none of that. But he made him quit. He made his corner say, nah, that's it, bro. That's it. What more do you need to see? With a hurt hand, got him out of there. I hate the fact that he keep hurting his hands. I hate that. But man, I hate the boxing fans more that just can't salute him, say, look, good shit, on to the next. I don't care if you say he won't do that against Tank. No problem. He won't do. Who cares? He did it on that night. He did what he needed to do. Y'all asked for a stoppage. He went out there and got one. Oh, he gotta stop him out or this. And then he do it. And you, nah, did he really stop him? You got dudes. I sat here and listened to dudes. I sat here and listened in the cut to dudes be so down bad about giving this man any type of just due for the win. They up here talking about this man, woman, bro. You got people, men, and this is why I'm saying men. You got men, instead of talking about boxing, you got these dudes talking about this man, woman. At that point, I knew it's not about boxing with y'all. It's not about if he's showing you something. It's about, let me see how I can shit on him. Let me make it not about boxing. Yeah, he done dominated this dude so clearly and dropped him 3 times, stopped him. Let me find something else to shit on him about. Yeah, let me talk about his woman, because that got everything to do with boxing. Let me talk about his woman and how she dealt with this dude that has nothing to do with him. Like, y'all down bad. Y'all terrible. Y'all the worst boxing fans in the world, because y'all are fans of a fighter, not the sport. That man did what he was supposed to do. Yet, true indeed. Yeah, he an electrician, but if you do your homework, and I ain't giving him no out. He beat who he beat. You see how many of these fighters actually got gigs and side hustles, you might close your mouth. Everybody cannot afford to just, like I said earlier, primarily sit around and live all boxing. And he is one of them. He one of the guys. He had 4-day notice. It wasn't going to be no damn King Kong. He did exactly what he needed to do. If you feel like he can't do that against your favorite fighter, that's cool. But he did it against him. And that's all that should matter. Didn't lose a round. I'm not trying to hear none of this. I didn't see no 3 rounds. Ain't no way in hell he won 3 rounds Saturday. Not that fight I was watching. That shit wasn't close, and it wasn't supposed to be. I said it all along. I said it, man. I want to see a statement. I know this is short notice, but I'd rather see him make a statement against this guy. Show everybody that he don't belong in there with him. And I think that's what he was able to do, bro. As long as he did that, I'm cool with it. But the shit on him, y'all so down bad. Y'all level of conversation when it comes to boxing is so minimal that you have nothing else to talk about but this man's woman. That's the weakest shit ever. He went out there and boxed and did what Shakur do. That's it. Make sure the shit ain't close, show levels, and he got a stoppage. That's what he did. Simple and plain. Simple. Move on to the next one, bro. On to the next one. I can't believe these people all this hate. Hey, man. And I got something for them Shakur haters. I'm talking directly to y'all because it was a lot of y'all. I thought y'all don't watch that boring ass kid. I thought y'all don't watch him. I thought y'all guys don't watch him when he fight, bro. I thought he was fighting on the undercard and he not even the main event. I thought you wasn't going to watch him. Y'all know everything that happened in that fight. It's a damn shame. Y'all secret fans on the low sitting there hate watching, hoping Padley land the shot. That shit ain't never happened. His ass got beat up from the opening bell to the last bell. I don't give a damn how many times he got back up. He would have kept getting put down. That's what kind of fight that was. That shit was going to get bad. He wasn't about to do nothing different. He wasn't coming on. He didn't have no secret power to worry about, no punch that he was going to land. It just was night and day, and it was supposed to be. I want to be clear. He was supposed to walk him right up out of there just like he did. On to the next one. That's all I want to see. But all that hating and tearing down a man to the point where you talking about his woman, that shit ain't even got nothing to do with boxing. And it's grown men, y'all dudes be in y'all late 30s and 40s sitting up talking about this man's personal life because he went out there and beat up an electrician. I don't give a damn what his personal life is about. I don't care what he do for a side job. He was boxing that night and it wasn't close. So if he had any, questions about what he should do, maybe he know after that night. Maybe he should do, electricity full time after that. But don't give me all this hate and shit that I'm hearing. He can't do this, and Kid Austin would have did this. Kid Austin wouldn't have did shit, but get beat up the same way that kid did, man. Neither one of them dudes got nothing for
and we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to Lil Blow Boxing. Said Tank and Millions now says court don't deserve a Tank fight. I'm gonna just say this, bro. Anybody pushing that is not good for boxing, Lil Blow. You get what I'm saying? Anybody pushing that is not good for boxing. I hate to even go down the rabbit hole, but I ain't even really got to do it. If they gonna say he don't deserve it, then shit, Lamont don't deserve it, Frank didn't deserve it, and a lot of other people didn't deserve it. So that's just always gonna be a bad argument. It's always gonna come down to, do both fighters and their teams collectively want that fight? That's what I've always maintained. I've got reason to believe that they're gonna make the fight, because it's getting to the point where that I mean, what else are we gonna get? That's what we demand. Shout out to both teams. I don't got to shit on Tank to make Shakur look good. I'll never do that. That's weak. So Tank ain't saying that. I know he's saying what he's saying, but at the end of the day, he know what's up. You know what I mean? He know out of all of them dudes, them two guys ain't getting beat by the rest of them. He know that shit. That's what I think. So until I see otherwise, that's what I'm standing on. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I don't think nobody beats those two at 35. So just more the reason for them to fight. I mean, but the hate train was wild, bro. Like, yeah, oh, he should have knocked him out in 3 rounds. Like, man, miss me with that shit. He not no KO artist. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. What do you have to go off to suggest that he should have knocked him out within 3 to 4 rounds? What tape would you go to watch to say, yeah, this guy did it before? Have you seen it done before? The kid was undefeated with his worth. I ain't saying he was beating world beaters and none of that, but hey, he wanted to fight back. You seen him trying to get back up from them body shots. A lot of people don't get up. He kept getting up, but he would have kept getting put back down. There's no reason to shit on the performance, bro. Dude barely lost a round, barely got touched in there, and beat him up with relative ease, man. On to the next. That's what people be mad at. That man really a victim of his own success, bro. Shit probably looks so easy. People just complaining. Yeah, he was supposed to do that. Yeah, he should have knocked him out. He was supposed to do it sooner, man. I ain't trying that weak shit. I ain't trying to. He got him out of there when he did. He hurt his hand and still got him out of there with the right hand at that. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland, always supporting the grind. Shout out like Shakur and Tank the same. Yeah, I rock with both of them. You know what I mean? Because I rock with boxing. There's no way that I could watch either guy and not support what they doing in the ring. I like Shakur and Tank the same. Shakur has the next level in my opinion. Yeah, the Shakur is next level in my opinion. Thanks for giving these elite level fighters their shine all the time, bro. Thanks for always supporting them.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to Mike Kirkland, my guy. Ishmael, what's good? Why is anyone fighting Shakur? Hey. Beat him up. All I say, Kyle Coolin, my guy, what's good with it? I had Padley face whooping and Corey hands 8 zip. Shout out to my brother Kyle Coolin, man. How you feeling, bro? Man, speaking nothing but actual fact. Listen, man. I'm all I'm doing is giving the man credit that people refuse to give him for whatever reason. I don't even care. There's nothing. I watch enough boxing to know that dude ain't make it a struggle fest. He ain't go out there and not throw his hands. He definitely was a bit more busy than he was in the last fight. I seen a bit more combinations, letting the hands go a lot more freely. I liked it. Even with the hand hurt, he still kept pressing. And I liked it. Pressed the fight the entire time. That's something that he don't typically have to do, but he did it. You get what I'm saying? Got the job done. I don't see why it's so hard to say that. Like, and just move on. Ad McQueen, shout out to the professor. What's good, bro? Creole, the traveler, my guy, was good with it. 3 rounds. Yeah, man. 3 rounds, my ass. Shakur explained why he didn't get the job done earlier. Said it was the hand. Yeah, you know they don't want to hear it. Nope. No, Mr. Brittle Hands, pillow fisted, feather fist, finally got a knockout. Y'all got to move the goalpost somewhere. Y'all goofy non-boxing fans. Y'all just haters of fighters. Y'all really don't support the sport, man. That card wasn't nothing to hate on. It was a good card, bro. Was it the best card ever? That's always going to be a stretch, you know, but I can understand why they try to sell it as that or bill it as that, because if you look at it, if you separate the bouts on the card, they could have been main events, a lot of them on their own right. You get what I'm saying? I still don't think that makes it the best card ever, but man, it's a very strong card. A lot of really good matchups, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't hear nobody hating. Like, there's no way in no other sport do you see somebody come out here and dominate to this degree and people have this level of hate. It's inexplainable. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't even listen to people no more. That's why I had to stop listening to people. I'm like, yo, they go out there and do something. You still like, yeah, man, he performed bad. You know, yeah, he didn't do this, man. Nah, he did exactly what he needed to do, bro. Beat ass, man. BS, yeah, man. That's how they watch most fight. Something tells me these goofies was watching this fight. P Hunter hate watching. Crush the Legend. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Ain't no way, ain't none of us crazy. Teach, man. That hate watching is another level. You know what I'm saying? He gotta stop him, yeah. He gotta stop him. Then he do it. He's like, was he really hurt? Did he really stop him, or did the corner stop it? Like, only him, bro. Only him. Well, it was a TKO. Technically, it wasn't a knockout. I don't like y'all. I really want y'all to know that. I don't like you dudes. I try to be nice with a lot of you. I don't like a lot of y'all. And how y'all think, I don't like y'all. And how y'all think, I don't. Well, technically, it wasn't a knockout. He didn't count. The ref didn't count the 10. The corner threw the towel in. Shut up. Do you hear yourself? That's what y'all running around these platforms saying. Well, the corner threw the towel in. Padley was ready to fight. He wanted to keep fighting. Man, they had to save him from himself. Don't nobody know the fighter like the corner. They knew what they were saying. He didn't have a shot in hell. He would have just got embarrassed or hurt more, and you know it. You know it. Beating his ass is that simple. He was supposed to do it, but damn, to sit here and shit on it and act like he ain't do right. Nah, it wasn't really a stoppage, just it was a TKO. Technically, I didn't hear the ref 10 count. Like, yo, shut up. Newsflash: your favorite fighter got more TKOs than KOs, and go look it up if you don't believe me. Go look it up. Your favorite fighter got more TKOs than KOs. Go look it up. Do that not make him a knockout guy? Hell no, because when they add up, they all go in the same column. KO. I'm tired of that simple-minded shit. Only with him, they do that. Nah, was it a KO or was it a TKO? Like, bro, what? Bro, he got stopped. He didn't finish the fight, bro. He didn't finish. No mas. His corner said, nah, that's it. Said, that's about it. What more do you need to see? Nah, he was supposed to do it in 3 rounds because he said in the press conference, he said, what'd he say? What'd he say in the press conference? Said he was going to let his hands go. Did he do that? He absolutely did. It led to a body shot knockout. Give it a rest, man. Y'all down bad. Y'all down bad, man. Y'all down bad. Y'all going to keep wishing and wishing that somebody beat him. But y'all ain't going to put no money on it, man. That's sad. All the hating I seen, man. Y'all online on y'all YouTube channels as grown men talking about this man's woman because he went out there and stopped the electrician. He put the electrician lights out. Come on, man. Oh man, give it a rest, man. I ain't standing for no boxing slander unnecessarily, bro. Some of y'all ungrateful people got exactly what you asked for from him, and you still complain. Well, nah, he should have did it like this. He should have did it like that. Man, says the guy that don't take no punches for a living, telling a professional boxer how he's supposed to go about his business is crazy. Crazy work, man. Shout out to Creole the Traveler, my guy. Appreciate you. He said, cook him just that shit ain't even criticism. And I'm not speaking. I want to be clear because I know people will hear what they want. This ain't about nobody that got criticism. I'm strictly talking to you hating ass dudes that are bad for the sport. If it ain't him, you hating on somebody else. It just happened to be his night. And I'm telling you, I watched the fight closely. We called it. I didn't see a lot of reasons to be hating on what he did. He's not no super one-punch guy. You get what I'm saying? He's not a seek and destroy guy, but for the bulk of that fight, he was on his front foot, pressing forward, making a fight. He got the job done when he got it done. When he got his man truly hurt, he kept it. He stayed on him and he finished him. That's what you want to see. A guy that's not a natural born finisher. That's not one of his strong suits. You get what I'm saying? That's the area of his game to me that I think he continues to work on. And kudos to him. You got it done. That meat on the bone that he left in that Artem fight, he didn't leave that same meat on the bone for this fight. He got him. He got rid of his guy. Right? Was it an A++ performance? Nah, I say something like a B. You know what I mean? B+, B-ish. You get me? But it's just not enough to shit on. Like, call it what you want. He brought the necessary tools for the job. That dude wasn't on his level. He was swimming without getting wet. And it just was what it was. It was a complete display of a gap, skill gap. Clearly, it wasn't nothing debatable about the fight. Just was what it was. It's time for some of y'all to just come out and say, yo, you don't like him because he talked and he actually can fight. It's time for y'all to come out and say it. It's time. He was physical when he needed to be physical, fighting, punching off the break. It's a lot of little things he did well in there that he didn't do in the Artem fight. But if you watching as a boxing fan and not a Shakur hater, then you was able to see that. Talking about telling me I ain't listening to no out of shape, no person that I know for 100% fact is out of shape tell me how a boxer is supposed to fight in the ring. I don't even want to hear it from y'all no more. I'm tired and had it, bro. I don't want to hear it. There's criticism and then there's just hate. And what I was just watching for the last few hours since the fight for a whole Sunday is a bunch of hate. Every other post and status, Shakur. I was like, wow. Most of y'all said y'all wasn't watching this boring ass, but y'all right there hate watching the TV, probably punching in the air, rooting for Padley the whole time, bro. Shout out to 88 Sports Talk. I gassing it, but add perspective. Shout out to my guy Ant McQueen, man. You hating ass dudes. Yeah, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Shout out to Thomas Hill. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They done woke up the Twitter just, man. They done woke up the Twitter just. I'm sick of y'all, bro. Y'all not good for the sport, and I mean it, bro. Y'all not. If y'all not complaining about a fighter, y'all complaining about somebody that promote the fighter or something. Y'all add nothing to the fight. Did y'all actually pay for the card, or did y'all steal it for the people that was doing all that damn complaining? Did y'all actually pay for it? I hope y'all paid for the fight, bro. Because if you ain't paid for the fight, I definitely don't want to talk to you. If you didn't pay for the fight, I don't want to kick it with you. I don't. Cheap ass card. It was a whole card. It was worth the money. Every penny, too. I enjoyed it. Shout out to big homie Corey. Y'all mad because this man out here putting in work. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Grown men. But nah, well, he was supposed to do it in 4 rounds, you know, because that guy works. He doesn't box full time. You know how many boxers don't box full time? Newsflash. Go educate yourself, man. Go educate yourself, bro. He not in that small percentage of fighters that can just fight, like I said, and just live off that. Can't believe people. Well, he's supposed to because he don't really fight. He really, you know, he installed my cable, just. He installed my cable. I don't care what he did. He got his cable unplugged Saturday. That's all I know. He got the air siphoned right up out his lungs and got beat up. And then y'all still found something else to complain about. Y'all down so bad that y'all online talking about a man family. It's crazy, bro. It's the nasty work. That's hating. That's not criticism. That's hating, bro. Rude Exposure, what's good with it, bro? Casual ass fans telling me a pure boxer gotta knock somebody out early because you said so. Man, shout out to old school, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Shout out to the Queen Lisa. How you feeling today? Never seen nothing like it, bro. Y'all pure hate, bro. Pure hate, man. Y'all not good for the sport. Y'all don't represent. Y'all add nothing to the sport. You probably didn't even pay for the card. How dare you sit up here and complain? Oh, well, that wasn't the best card ever. It don't matter. Was it a good card? Are you a boxing fan or a crybaby? Was it a good card? I know what good boxing is. Those were good matchups. Good matchups. Yeah, you had a couple fights. Padley had to save the day. Shout out to him on 4 days' notice for being in shape. Something that I already heard, and I heard again. Kid Austin. Yeah, man, not letting y'all off the hook. Not letting they asses off the hook. Shout out to Padley for being in shape on 4 days' notice. Kid Austin had all that time, and they asses wasn't on weight, talking about they was sick. Man. I ain't running with none of that. They was sick. Can't believe these dudes, bro. Pack their asses up. They sick. Yeah, you sick, all right. Yeah, right back at it, right? So glad to see the champ. Right back at it. Yeah, man. Get y'all asses out of here, man. Word got back, man. And I got real valid sources, man. Your weight wasn't right, bro. Your weight wasn't right. You probably was dehydrated. You wasn't sick. Your ass probably was dehydrated. That's what was going on. That's why they discharged your ass less than 24 hours and sent y'all packing. Wasn't shit wrong with you. And how I know? Because I've been dehydrated. They don't keep you. They go get an IV up on you and pack you up and send you home. And that's what they did to y'all. Now you back at it in the gym. Get y'all asses out of boxing. You and your dad bogus as hell. So everybody complaining about the electrician, look at the Schofields. Y'all should be mad at them. Because first y'all said Shakur was scared to get a young man a chance. Then he gave him a chance, and you complained that he was fighting a prospect. Well, point at that guy, because the prospect ain't make the cut. They bogus as hell. He probably was dehydrated. Sick my ass, man. Trying to hear that. They right back at it. You discharged less than 24 hours waiting on results. It ain't no results. You dehydrated, kid. Y'all wasn't on weight, just like they said, bro. I know what time it was with them. Y'all pulled the fast one. Now y'all pulled the fast one. So aside from all that, man, that was a goofy situation. I'm not rocking with them. Like I said, I had a real valid source, somebody that was actually there saying his weight wasn't right. That was actually there. That's involved within the fight, saying his weight wasn't on point. Hell out of here, man. Pull the fast one. They try to pull a fast one. Now you got to be quicker than that. I see right through that shit. Now y'all right back in the gym. Man, get out my face, man. Pack their asses up, man. I hope he never revisit that fight again. Never. They wasted everybody's time. Omega Red, what's good with it, bro? Yeah, that's all they do is whine, man. Whine. Pack their asses up, though. Pack their asses up and get them up out of here, man. Sick. They was sick. And then I want people, shout out to Mo Boxer, no problem too, man. Then listen to them. Then boom, just like clockwork, y'all. Now they're going to be a free agent. Now in a couple more months, they're going to be a free agent. Do y'all see the writing on the wall? I bet y'all would after playing games like y'all did with everybody. Now y'all going to be a free agent? I'm surprised he ain't say it was Oscar's fault. Pack their asses up, man. They played with everybody, bro. They played with everybody. These goofy individuals, man. This is the head leader, man. Come on, man. Playing with your son's career like this, man. Playing with your son's career. So this is why all of y'all that's saying Kid Austin would have did this and he would have did that. Based off what? The man barely lost a round. What the hell Kid Austin was going to do? Make the fight a little tougher because he hurt his hand? He still fought through it. Kid Austin would have got beat up Saturday too. Hurt hand or not. It's levels. And he showed you that. So when you're not on his level, he's gonna beat you and that shit gonna be convincing. Kid Austin was never on his level. Telling me because he got power and he come forward, that shit would have mean something. He would have got his little strong ass beat up. Just like he was getting beat up in his last fight. Get out of here. And anybody, y'all wait. It's like y'all waited till he beat up one guy to say what Kid Austin would have do. Where was y'all confidence at before the fight? Because shout out to my guy Rude Exposure who had $100 bet that Shakur was going to stop Kid Austin. And it took people the longest to even jump on that bet. So people be just talking. Put your money on Kid Austin if you think he's going to do something. Bet on him. His little young ass would have got beat up. And that's what they knew. That's why they found a way up out of the fight. Don't miss me with that shit. No mysterious sickness. I'm not buying it. I'm not. I got a real source close to the situation, man. Your weight wasn't in order, bro. Get y'all asses out of here. Notice he never stepped on the scale. Never. He did everything else. Once he got it, but didn't step on the scale, man. Get out of here, man. Shout out to Mike Kirkland, man. Back in the super chat, my guy. He said respected Padley and Bacoli taking fights on short notice, opportunity knock. So they answer, even if they lost. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Bacoli. He got stopped early, second round, I think it was. Some short notice fights hit different, man. But I respect him for taking the shot. Look, Padley was in shape. And on weight, something that the Schofields wasn't. And I'm saying that confidently now. Now I know what's up. Y'all right back talking about y'all right back in the gym. Glad to see the champ back healthy. Yeah, we glad to see you healthy, but you're not gonna pull a fast one on me. I know what y'all do. Now y'all about to be a free agent. Now in a couple of months, y'all about to be a free agent. Yeah, I bet. Because Oscar probably gonna get rid of y'all asses. Told y'all not to take the fight anyway. Y'all did all of this, but just not to make it to the fight. You should have listened to Oscar anyway. Silly asses, man. Went and barked up the wrong tree, and then when it came time to answer the bell, and now something wrong, man. Man, get out of here. This dude full of it, yo. Full of it. His dad is a compulsive liar, and I'm telling y'all, respect the Kid Austin, but his dad is a liar, and I'm not buying none of that stuff he put out. Remember, this the same dude that said the reason his son was sick is because Shakur and somebody on his team was poisoned his son. Remember, he said that. I just want y'all to know. So if you ever wonder why I ain't being, sympathetic in this situation, is because he's full of it. If that situation was as dire as he was making it seem, then you wouldn't have backed it up with a lie. He backed the reason why his son was sick off a full-blown, bold-faced lie, as the old heads call it. Sat up there and lied to the boxing world and, yeah, this guy poisoned my son. He said that. This dude is crazy. He's not reliable. His credibility's shot, man. He's not good for boxing. Your son know the 21 styles of boxing. Yeah, kid know the 21 styles. Yeah, whatever. Asses ain't even make it to the fight, man. Con artists, man. Con artists. Y'all conned y'all way to get an opportunity. Then this man was dehydrated because y'all asses wanted to be a 138 point, whatever y'all was. 14, what was it? 14 days. What was it? 8 days from the fight, a week from the fight. Losing too much weight too fast. No, they ain't hit none of the scales over there because very convenient. That shit is fishy. Shout out to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Jusdueboxing in the building. I'm telling you, you're damn well to it. They kept talking about how big he looked, bro. They all seen him and kept talking about how big he looked. And then, yeah, I'm telling you, the same shit with Jaime Munguia, bro. Jaime Munguia made weight and passed out at the weigh-in when they had to fan him and he was passing out. Same shit, bro. Same shit. And I don't want to hear nothing about Daniel Dubois because their situations ain't the same. They not. His ass got in the hospital and sent home less than 24 hours. No keeping them for observation. So you got to think, y'all. And this is the part that pisses me off. I'm going to keep hammering this point home so y'all can understand why I'm annoyed by it. He claimed poisoning. Somebody poisoned you. They're not sending you home that fast. Do you understand where I'm coming from, y'all? I don't know if anybody else got that. Poison. He said cream, but in that he went on record saying poison. They poisoned my son. Poisoned him. I can't take nobody like that serious, bro. You want sympathy from the boxing world for a straight lie? I'm not buying it, bro. He bogus as hell, man. Magic cream. He made up a whole imaginary person, a masseuse. This dude is crazy, man. He got an active imagination, bro. Let's talk fashion. What it do, Remo? Heard Padley for an M. His house paid off for taking his fight, and we'll be boxing full time. And with PTO solar panels, you know it. That's what he said. John Wick, what it do? How you feeling, man? He said, I said he was going to be overweight a week before the fight. You did, bro. You said it. He a con artist, man. They con artists, man. They con artists. I just don't see how you could, if you don't like a fighter, just don't like him. But to try to exaggerate what a bad performance look like because you don't like somebody is weird. You don't like boxing. Just say that, man. Y'all don't like boxing. Box that man down, took his time, went through the gears, and beat his guy up. It's simple and plain. All these grown men online talking about the next man, woman. It's weird, bro. Strange activity. 619, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the love. He said, Padley said Turki paid him enough and retired from his regular job. now you're full-time boxer. Turki changed lives. Look, that's dope for Padley, yo. That's dope. What I'm telling y'all is, and I'm not, listen, I want to be clear. I'm not giving like Shakur no out when I say more fighters than you realize work and have side hustles. That's just the reality. I think it's very irresponsible for somebody to try to make that the sole reason why he lost. Or I hear some people, look, and everybody entitled to their opinion, but I think a lot of people's opinion is coming from hatred. Like, so you telling me that you think if Josh Padley had a full training camp, the fight would have went different? Like, you serious? Like, you clearly seen it wasn't a matter of, oh, he wasn't conditioned enough to fight. It just was a significant skill gap, to put it mildly. Significant one. You could see it. Anybody with eyes. A full camp would have did nothing. He would have just trained longer just to get beat up the same way. That shit ain't gonna make him a better fighter. What are you gonna be? Better shape? That's why you saying he got, people try to say he got stopped because he didn't have a full camp. He got stopped because he got pummeled. Got the fight beat out of him. That's what happened. Man, yeah, he said he tried to rub cream on him for the big weight and it went wrong. Probably rubbed cream on himself. Shout out to Golden Child. Then blamed it on somebody else. Get y'all asses out of boxing, bro. Shout out to my guy, Omega Red Latif. It was good. I like Padley came to fight. Though he took that. Yeah, I don't have nothing against Josh Padley at all. He saved the day. Like, fight fans like me, I respect it because he saved the day. Without him and somebody coming to fruition like the other guy, what's his name? Herrera, the Herrera kid, he had a fight already. So I just respect how he saved the day, because without him, Core would have had to sit on the sideline again, don't get another fight, and just, you know what I mean? Now you're dealing with inactivity. So he had some time off, got his hands together. I hate, like I said, the fact that he hurt him again, but just is what it is. He gonna have to find a way to manage the hand injuries throughout his career. It's just something that's going to be a part of his career. Floyd had to deal with it. You know, multiple fighters had to deal with issues and hand issues, not just Floyd. Floyd is just one of the most popular, or I think the most popular that had the hand issues, but it is what it is. Like, he's still winning with it. So I think that's what's most important. Like, he's finding a way to win with the hand issue. Shout out to 619. My bad. Deep for the win. Yeah, man. They pissed me off after this Saturday, man. I started seeing them gradually move the goalposts. It went from, yeah, he got to stop him, to when he stopped him, well, did he really stop him? Or did the corner stop it? You know, did he, you know, was he really hurt, or could he continue? Like, yo, what? Just give it a rest, bro. He got beat up. Damn. Like, what? Like, what? Damn, y'all mad. I know it, because y'all ain't think he was going to do it. I know. It hurt. You hate to be wrong about a fighter you don't like. I get it. He's so soft. He wasn't supposed to stop him. Body shots or not, right? Padley was supposed to keep getting chances, right? He wasn't supposed to get saved from himself. His corner was bugging, right? Right? Says the haters, right? His corner don't know him. They had no right throwing in the towel. The nerve of them to throw the towel in. Padley kept getting up. He was game. He was ready to fight. Shakur wasn't hurting him. You seen how he kept getting back up. You hear how y'all sound? That's how y'all sound out loud. Y'all wanted the man to get beat into submission. Like, what did you want to see? You wanted to see him unconscious? Like, come on, man. Yeah, nah, Just, it was a TKO, though. You know, it was a TKO. Like, man, whatever, bro. Like, whatever. It was a TKO. It wasn't a knockout. Like, give it a break, bro. Who cares? Damn, it's what do his corner know? His corner had no right to end the fight like that. He wanted to keep going. Man, his ass was cooked, and you know it. Cooked. A longer training camp would have just been a longer ass whooping. That's all it would have been. You would have been more conditioned to go to 12 rounds. You would have just got beat up for 12 rounds and outclassed for 12 rounds straight. Man, they won a single round talking about 3 rounds. Yeah, all right. Know what glasses you had on. His ass was cooked. And it's supposed to be levels. Get him out the way, man. This is why we don't need to see shit like this. Hopefully, the next time we see Chorus against somebody that we wanted to see him fight, so people can stop whining. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happened. But all this, Floyd Schofield would have did this. Hey, they ain't even make this show. How you confident of what he would have did? You get what I'm saying? What world-class fighter did he beat up in his career? Name him. What world-class fighter he beat up for people to just, he would have gave Shakur a tough night. Based off what? What changed? He didn't struggle in the fight, none of that. He would have got beat up the same way. Same way. Just would have had more muscles. You would have just seen more muscles in the ring. That's it. His ass would have been tired. By the time they got to round 9, his ass would have been gassing. Just same way he was in his last fight. His ass is out of here. And he'd have messed around, got stopped from being tired. Yeah, he switched a couple times. Shout out to Ishmael. He definitely did. He said, Floyd, sing your voice. Bivol Shakur, for my kid's 5th grade teacher. Yeah, that's cool. You know, he got the job done. He made that fit. Hey, what's good with it, bro? Is that the dad tweeting? Yeah, it's the dad tweeting. Lee, what's good with it, fam? Shout out to Kevin. Big skill gap. That's all I'm saying. It was supposed to be one, Kevin. I'm not bragging on or overstating the win, but I'm damn sure not about to let people shit on something that shouldn't even be shitted on. Like, we don't get to determine when a fight should be stopped and or a fighter should have stopped somebody. Yeah, you got to do it in this man. Like, what? What are we moving the goalposts? Now he got to be a KO artist, right? Y'all just said he got to stop guaranteeing KOs and not getting them. Now he don't guarantee nothing. He guaranteed a good performance or a great performance, and then you downplay that. That's what you got. Solid, really solid performance, man. Could he be better? Absolutely, man. But you got to think he had a little bit of time off, too, in between there. Shook off the little rust, if you want to even call it that. But he did what he needed to do. Now it's on to the next. Hopefully he could get his hands situated so that don't be an issue. But I just think ultimately it's going to be something he got to deal with throughout his career. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Tank don't care Roach. Tank fans keep the same energy. Man, oh man, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Draper Wright was good with it, bro. Maybe stopped earlier. Mark West, what it do, homie? So yeah, get to Floyd Mayweather and see what he needs to do about his hands. Yeah, that's a smart move. Padley Corners through the towel. Yeah, so he wasn't getting beat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Agent and dog, I'm telling you, he was just going to keep getting beat up. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Appreciate you, man. I mean, look, I always try to separate what I believe is the real Tank fans, like the supporters, from the irrational people, because I feel like all fan bases have those people, but for the ones that's irrational, they don't keep the same energy. For the ones I think that come through here, I think I really say that because I'm being serious and genuine. I think I got some real Tank Davis supporters in here that want to see him fight all of the fights that we all want to see, right? Then you got people that just like groupie and fanned out, and some of those people happen to make content, and you know who those people are, the ones that post about his tattoos and, you know, braids and shit like that. You know, you got those guys out there, but they don't ever keep the same energy. Shout out to Big Dog Ishmael Duncan. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the support.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
That's funny. 2 cents Tank would have stopped him at the weigh-ins before they even got to the ring. Yeah. And look, I get it. Some people, you might like the more aggressive fighters, the guys that come forward that get the knockouts faster or earlier, or KO guys. Shakur not that. No matter how much he talk his shit, I don't think he's ever selling y'all that he's a knockout artist. I don't think he's ever tried to sell you that, even if he promised a knockout on one occasion and didn't get it. I think that's just confidence, right? But that's not something he has to, you know, guarantee. Just go out there and guarantee that you're going to be you, and that's always enough. So, you know, he's just never going to look like what some people's favorite fighter look like. Sorry, that's just not what he do. He don't fight that way. You get what I'm saying? He fight the way he fight, but I like seeing him get it done the way he get it done. Showing you outclassing a guy through several rounds, get later in the fight and put you away. I seen a good night's work from him. You know what I'm saying? Good night's work. Shook up, you know, got the wheels back churning again a little bit, but I just wonder how long that hand situation is going to be, like how much of an issue is going to be for him, because he hurt that joint again, man. Raper said maybe stop earlier. Hope they was silent for a while. I don't want to hear nothing from Pops for at least 6 months. They just got to work deep for the win. They got to just work, bro. They can't say nothing. They got to chill. Just don't say nothing. Stop talking shit. Just go sit in the corner and train. Go in the gym and train. Don't say nothing, bro. They back posting. I know they ain't going to stop doing that, but I mean, no disrespect, no harm to Kid Austin, the young Floyd Schofield, but like I said, y'all, his dad he lost me as a fight fan, right? Because he put out way too much ignorance, and you just can't get away from that. You can't just walk away from that now that it's over and treat it like he wasn't out there actively like smearing his name, like he was on like a smear campaign. It was weird. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen, bro. Shout out to Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece. Much love, bro. So I hate the injury for Corey. Me too. Honestly, after Corey beats Tank, he should take a couple more fights and retire early like Ward. He's done enough, honestly. It definitely don't go nowhere before making that big fight for sure. He need that fight. Look, I respect both guys, both camps. I hope that cooler heads prevail. I hope that Tank kind of change his mind on the Shakur thing. Why I say change his mind? Because regardless of what people feel like happened, I hope he see him as somebody that he has to knock off before he leave. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope that's the case, because, you know, and I hope Shakur stand on everything he said as well, so we can get that fight. That's it for me, you know. Shout out to my guy. Loyal servant was good, fam. More muscles is crazy. That's all it's gonna be, Latifah. More muscles, hella muscle milks in there, and that's it. But look, shout out to Kid Austin. I was just talking some shit, but I like him as a talent. I think he would have been able to would the fight looked exactly the same way? Let me be clear. I was just talking shit. Would it look exactly the same way? No, because he's a different fighter stylistically. But I just don't see. I didn't see the openings for Padley to feel like, yeah, that display tells me Kid Austin would do something. Like, I don't see how we can get that from a dominant performance. Like, what would Kid Austin like? You get what I'm saying? Nah, I just don't see it. You know, I can't get that from that. You get me? I can't. Like, he This dude literally struggled with a journeyman in his fight just a fight ago. It's like people forget. Now you telling me he's just going to get in here and do so much better against this level of talent because of what? Because he come forward and he's strong with muscles? Because that's what people saying. Because he punch hard? I mean, he ain't one of the one punch guys at 35. Y'all don't look at him as that. He's a strong kid, but he don't got the power that his dad sell you as. So I'm trying to figure out what was he going to do that so it was going to give Shakur so many problems. What? Switch for no reason? What? Go from orthodox to southpaw for no reason and get jabbed in his face? Because that's probably what would have been happening. Getting caught with shit jumping in. That's what would have been happening. That's it. Just probably would have took a little bit longer. Maybe he makes it out the fight if Core hurt his hands, right? Maybe Kid Austin is durable enough. But at the end of the day, he would have got beat. There's nothing in the fight that I seen Saturday from Shakur and Padley that would suggest that Kid Austin have any type of a shot. He never did. He never was going to win. And I'm telling you, I truly, truly believe that they know that. They felt it. And it's too convenient. And what I'm telling y'all is they got a track record of doing this. This would be the second time. The first time they was supposed to fight H2O, that was Ashton Seal. They did it, what was like a week out or so from the fight. They pulled out with an injury, talking about they got an injury from an elbow and sparring or some weird shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Just highly too convenient. Then you turn around and this happens. So you trying to tell me y'all just got the worst luck when it's time for y'all to step up in competition. Y'all always something always come up, right? And get out of here, man. I don't believe Pops at all, bro. Lion was good. Tank about to end Shakur career. I want to see this fight. Look, Lion. If that's the case, if that's what's in the cards for them when they fight, then so be it. But don't you at least want to see it? You do, right? I know you say I want to see this fight. I do too. So that's more of the reason I want to see it. Anybody that thinks either guy could win, you get me? They think they both could win, right? I'm gonna get into that too because Core did some talking. You know, he mentioned Tank a couple times, I believe, in this post fight. And I got something clear. Shout out to the Clean Latif. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super sticker, man. Much love. Joseph, what it do? What's good with it? Tank ain't beating no score. I gotta stop dreaming. Yeah, I just hope they fight, you know. Roach for the stop Padley as well. Rude exposing my guy. I mean, I just don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe. You get me? I just can't say for sure, though. Like, because it's hard to say. Like, shit, I wasn't even saying for sure that Shakur was going to stop Padley. I just was feeling like I wanted to see one, right? You know what I mean? I felt like that would be the statement, the ultimate statement, just to make sure he don't make it out of the fight. You know what I mean? He don't make it to finish 12 rounds. And I'm glad that he did it, but I don't think it was make or break, but I'm glad that he put the cherry on top with the stoppage. But I think Padley is a solid fighter. He had a good win over Mark Chamberlain, solid UK fighter, right? He's one of those dudes, he's scrappy. I think he fight at what they call it, the domestic level, whatever they call that shit over there in the UK, but I don't think he's no world beater, just a scrappy guy and could take a little bit of punishment. And then you got to think he in there with a guy that's more of a pure boxer than a puncher. Shakur ain't no puncher, he's a boxer, and he happened to have issues with his hand. It's no surprise that he stopped him at 9. There's no surprise. You get what I'm saying? People like, oh, well, he should have did this. And nah, you got to be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he bit down, though, because I seen when he hurt his hand, but he looked like he just kept fighting through it. And he stopped him with the right. I think the right hands to the body, which what did it. I'm busy. What it do, fam? Yeah, man. The top guys got to get in there, though, too, man. You know what I mean? Golden Child was good with it. I'd rather see him fight Till Shakur alone before Roach. I get it. And Tank was kind of a victim of circumstance, too. Circumstances that I think exceeded his control, as I always said, with Loma kind of throwing a monkey wrench in the program and saying no to the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody with bad hands, he went out there and got the stoppage with the bad hand. You know what I mean? Having the bad hand and all, he just used the opposite hand. I just respected it. He just bit down. You had to. You get what I'm saying? You could have had some flashes of the De Los Santos. You know what I'm saying? When you hurt your hand, but he kept pressing this time and like right. And I'm glad he did. Glad he fought through it. It's just something that he gonna have to deal with, man. He changed his gloves, but he still hurt his hand. Still hurt his hand. Boxing expert was good, man. Charles Casual talking Tank Shakur versus everybody. Yeah, I mean, look, I know they listen. A lot of these people feel like their favorite fighter can be beat. You know, it's one of them things where you just gonna have to see it. You know what I mean? That's one of them fights you just gotta see. I don't care about who win and lose. Let's see the fight for boxing, right? You know what I mean? My man Schofield. Shout out to the butcher. Schofield, man. They talking about being free agents. JB in the 6 styles of boxing, right? He'd have been target practice. That's all. He'd have just been a more athletic pinata, man. Athletic pinata in the ring. Rome, what's good with it? How you feeling? Yeah, man. It's just the amount of hatred, like I said, just been otherworldly. It's nasty work. And I draw the line, man. Don't come bringing that weird shit by me. Telling you I ain't letting none of it go. I ain't letting none of it go. I ain't trying to hear it. You ungrateful fight fans. You know, the Shakur haters. I asked for a stoppage. You asked for him to let his hands go, and he did it. And then it's still like, well, why didn't he get him out of there sooner? I don't care that he hurt his hand. He still was supposed to knock him out in 3. Why he's supposed to knock him out in 3? I still ain't getting nobody to answer that. Because he worked. Because he got a job, that means he's supposed to get knocked out sooner. So let me get this straight. Padley having a job all of a sudden makes Shakur a KO artist now. Like, well, I'm trying to figure this out. So because this guy has a job, there's no possible way that he should make it any rounds in a boxing match. The man been having a job and made it to what was he, 15-0? He's not a knockout guy either by any stretch. You get what I'm saying? But he's a feisty little guy, a guy that'll hang around for some rounds. And if you're a guy that obviously is not a KO artist and you got issues with the hand to a degree, what's the damn mystery that he went some rounds? What is the mystery? He was going to go to rounds whether he had hurt hands or healthy hands. Maybe he could have got him out of there a little bit sooner without hurting the hand, but why complain about that? That's how you know it's not about entertainment. Like you got to see rounds of boxing. It wasn't like it was boring and he wasn't fighting and he was just standing in front of him. There was none of that. It was belt to ass, like he said. It was a school. He took him to school. However you want to put it. You took the class. He was in class. Class was in session, bro. He got beat convincingly and it wasn't close. He never did anything to change anything about the fight. He was getting hit clean with 3-punch combinations up top. Body shots, combinations, like I don't know what more he's supposed to do. What he's supposed to do, like spin around and hit, like, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to Superman punch him? Bro, beat him up. I don't care about how clean his face was, especially when I seen a lot of work going to the body. He's not no crazy big puncher. I ain't expecting to see his face unrecognizable. Y'all be down bad. Just say you don't like him. Making all, see, he don't punch hard. Look at Padley's face. There's nothing wrong with his face. Don't need to be nothing wrong with his body if you look either, right? But he was getting punched in it, wasn't he? Man, I tell you, bro, just enjoy the boxing, bro. Saturday was for boxing. For people that really say they enjoy boxing, that's what that was. Not just one fight. The card was solid. Top to bottom, bottom to top. It was good showing. Good showing. You know what I mean? Martin Bacoli, that fight was crazy. It ended early, but it was wild. Shout out to Bacoli for jumping in there on short notice, too. Hey, BZ, what it do? Agsbad was good with it. The H2O, yeah, the broken ribs, talking about the elbow. But it was convenient. Tay, look, if you look at the timeline, go look at the timeline. It's very close to the same thing with this. This fight was cutting it even closer, though. I ain't gonna lie. This one was even closer, but that other one wasn't too far out, bro. And they found another reason. And then they did the same thing. I remember, posted right back being in the gym. And Ashton Seal, is that the one? I think he fought Lucas Body. That's why he fought Lucas Body, because he was supposed to fight them, if I'm not mistaken. They asses out of here. Padley versus Kid Austin. I'll take Padley. Roach wasn't stopping Padley in his first fight up from 130. I can't necessarily say it because he's just not a KO guy either. Damon was good with it. I'll say this. Can he stop him? Yeah, I think he can. Let me be clear, but I don't know if he would have. I wasn't saying Shakur for sure was going to stop Padley. I just wanted to see a demonstration, and I'm glad I got to see it, man. He did what he needed to do. Box, be smart. Don't take a lot of punishment. Hit and not get hit. You can't say he wasn't fighting back and letting the hands go and putting combinations together, because he was. It took him about the third round. He started to put the punches together a little bit, and he stayed on it for the most part. It was like, consistent, nice work, and he beat his guy up. Just don't see what the complaining, the smear campaign. Like, How did y'all get, like, y'all hate the Padley performance so bad that y'all have nothing to talk about but this man wife, like this man female, like y'all lame. I'm gonna keep standing on that. I hope some of y'all here, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all some busters, bro. Grown ass goofy men. Instead of just keeping it about him beating ass in the ring like he did. You get what I'm saying? If you rooting for him to lose, just say that. But to sit up here and continuously talk about somebody's family just because he went in the boxing match, or you didn't like that he went 9 rounds. Shut up, dummy. You got your money's worth. Shut up. It wasn't like he wasn't fighting. Dude was getting beat up. Took him around. He was off for a little while, coming back from an injury. Still happened to re-injure himself in the fight and still bit down, fought through it. Didn't whine, didn't do a bunch of complaining. Said he hurt his hand and he just kept fighting. What more do you want? What more do you want? What he supposed to do? What, just want to see him do a cartwheel and punch him? Like, damn, he beat him up. The electrician didn't have a shot, bro. The electrician didn't have a shot at all in hell. And Kid Austin wouldn't have either. That's why they found their way out. Tank versus Roach got Roach problems. I think Tank gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing about me as a fight fan. I don't give a damn how much people like, you know, criticize. I respect people's opinions of Shakur. It's just the hate. I don't respect it. But no matter what people say and who their favorite fighter is, I'm not shitting on no fighter to build somebody up, man. BVO was good with it. It means to pay the year, man. He gotta get that smoke. Got to. I think Lamont is a harder opponent than Shakur. Lamont is a harder opponent. Do I think he? You know what? I don't know. He might. In his mind, maybe, because he actually shared the ring with him a couple times in terms of like fighting him. But I think Tank feels like any other fighter, right? As far as what he thinks of himself, he think he can beat any and everybody he's supposed to. I think he don't. I don't know. It seemed like in his head it's like the way he put it, like you got to do something crazy for me, like you get, and I think that's like crazy knockouts or something like that. So I just don't think you'll ever see that from other guys in that way. You're gonna have to find a different reason to fight him. So I just don't, man. I don't know if he believes that though. I don't want to say he believes that. I don't know. I think real always recognize real, man. Even if he think he can beat the guy, I think he knows full well that he's talented. I'll say that. And I think if they fought, like you'll hear that. You're not gonna hear that until they fight. Right? You're not gonna hear him say nothing good, nothing nice about him until they fight. And that's usually when you'll hear something different, right? Especially if you know, y'all done went some rounds or a fight happened and y'all actually fight each other, then you'll kind of hear him speak on what he think of him. Because then it seemed like it's safe. But until then, as long as you're a potential op, I don't think he's gonna have nothing good to say about Core. And I ain't tripping on it. It just makes me still want to see the fight. That's all. That's all it makes me want to do is see the fight. I don't take it personal. I don't look at Tank different and none of that. I just want to see the fight. The more he say stuff, the more I want to see it. The more Core say, let's do it, or I'm ready, or it's on him, the more I want to see it. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy A in the Cash App, man. Much love, man. Appreciate you, bro. This dude, they know Shakur is the truth for real. Nah, I mean, he is, bro. He is, yo. He is. Is he with, he ain't, you know, they just different fighters. They just go about it differently. He got a hell of a lot of people that feel like he gonna smoke Core when they fight, man. This is always the conversation, but just still want to see it, man. I just didn't like the negativity that was coming from this weekend, the card as a whole, and then particular this fight with Padley. Like, I didn't see much to complain about. You know what I mean? Big Itachi was good with it. So I just got in here. All I know is Tank going Shakur up. Shout out to my guy, man. And I like people that know how to have a conversation, bro. Oh, you said no, Tank. Think I'm asking. Oh, what I think? Oh, nah. I think they're each other's best challenge to me for different reasons. Right. Shakur has been a bit of a puzzle for people to solve as a fighter, despite what you want to say, right? It ain't been easy to figure him out, to hit him with consistency, to stack rounds and even come close to beating him. Tank, you know, he'll give you some rounds, but ultimately walk you down, win those, get those rounds back, be up on the cards, and then get you out of there. Just with a guy that has a history of winning fights that way, and the way Shakur wins fights, it makes it intriguing. No matter who you think Tank eventually catches up to him late. That's all good. But you just, if you going off of what they show you in the ring, still want to see it, you know? Still want to see it. With that, who that just the big homie Corey? Yeah, they was tearing the big homie Corey down, man. They got desperate. They got desperate to the point they start talking about his mom. I mean his female. I was like, bro, that's sad, man. I just didn't like it. I thought it was distasteful. And I know those people at least my age, maybe a little older. And I was like, yo, and y'all men. And it's like, y'all should do better, man. You don't like them. You don't like the performance. You really can't say nothing. That's why I think the conversation started going personal. But at the end of the day, Kid Austin would have found his way in the ring. We wouldn't have had to see Padley. I mean, salute the kid, but his dad bogus. I'm still not rocking with all them wild-ass stories he put out. But like I said, I ain't see Padley winning too many rounds, one if any. And it would have went 9, and he got dominated and stopped, bro. Simple. Boxing hacker, shout out to you. Some people hate on Corey no matter what he does. Corey box so well. From positioning to punch placement, A+ skill set. He punching the air. Yeah, I mean, look, he did it right in the pocket. They say he run. That shit was right in the pocket to me. It's right in the pocket. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. No running, no bunch of straight jumping back, right? He slipped a lot of punches, block, catch, and shoot. I mean, if you really watch the fight, he was fighting off the break. He was more physical in this fight than he'd been in his last couple combined. When it was in the clinches, he was fighting out the clinches, clipping Padley off the clinch. It's a lot of good work that he was doing in there if you watched, unless you was just hate watching, punching the air like Trey from Boys in the Hood. Shout out to Boxing Hacker, my guy, man. They was punching the air.
So, stay with us. It's Shakur Stevenson and Josh Padley. We got Parker McCauley to come, and then the big one, the rematch, Dmitry and Bivol. Shakur's woken up.
I tell you what, Padley took some good shots there. He took it very, very well.
Look at this, I mean, fair play to him. The quality is definitely from Shakur Stevenson. You can see that, but the bravery, the heart is from Padley. Well, he's putting his one don't catch.
Now you telling me he's putting them things together, man. That's all I know. Shout out to my dog, Omega Red, for the real boxing talk on Don't Let the Fangirlism. He said, not like the fangirlism that's everywhere else. Salute, Jusdueboxing. That's my guy. Appreciate you, Omega. And overall, I just want to say this. Y'all know this. I'm going to be a broken record when I say this. Y'all know I just appreciate boxing and that energy that I got for people that I deem. And I hate to do this and just come at people, but I seen a lot of hate for this young man. And I ain't going for it. It's wild. It's deeper than boxing, man. And it's like, do y'all people really have a issue with people that you never met? These young men, they go out there and do what they do, put on these performances, and then they get tore down by people that couldn't do this shit if their life was on the line. Get what I'm saying? Don't even know what it's like to get punched in the face. You get me? Knock them out 3 rounds. Sound like a damn casual, bro. All that boxing people do to be casual as hell, man. Sounding like super casual fan. Shout out to my guy Cornelius. 10 KO Shakur good. Shakur boxes 10 good. Let's see it. Stop making excuses for why shit happened. Shout out to my guy Rome. That's that comment right there. If you really support boxing, then you want that fight, and no matter who you feel like gonna win, just want to see, you know. Like I said, you don't hear me taking jabs. I ain't got to take jabs at another fighter. This shit was about him. It was his night. The only thing I made it about Tank is when he mentioned them in one of them post fights. Hold on. Let me see, man. Let me see. I think I got some clips in here for y'all. He was talking some stuff.
How determined are you to make sure the boxing fans and yourself, in terms of proving it, that we can see the Tank fight this year?
Hopefully, it's all up to Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that he got to make the call, but once again, I'm ready and I'm willing to fight any and everybody, so let's make it happen.
Simple and plain. Stop keep asking him the same shit a million times. He ain't changing his answer, bro. He ain't changing his answer. That shit don't change, man. Shout out to him. I can't wait till that day come and they go ahead and make that fight. Everything else don't matter. Until then, like I said, man, for Shakur, it's a him versus him battle. That's why I got him facing himself in the thumbnail. It's him versus him at this point. Like the only thing that could stop him outside of, you know, his biggest challenges is himself, for real, for real. Like he only got to outdo himself. I think his goal should be to outdo every performance, man. And everything else, don't even need to worry about it, bro. Ain't none of these dudes to me beating him. If I'm wrong, I'll be right here to say I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. So I hope they go ahead and make that fight. Like I said, but the amount of hate from these grown men complaining, you know, finding every excuse in the book. He don't really box like that. He got a 9 to 5. He worked. He's not a real boxer. He beat up a fake boxer. He beat up a fake boxer and said he the best in the world. Like, you got people dissing this man because he said he feel like he the best in the world. What he supposed to say? Like, seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. Seriously, hold on. Let me get to that. Yeah, seriously, bro said nobody in the world can beat me. They started getting emotional, bro. Everything by John, what it do? My boy was sharper than attack. And mad. They pissed off, man. You can't compare fighting Padley as if Shakur would fight Tank the same way. I just can't see that. Did I do that? I didn't do that, did I? I know I didn't do that. I want to see Shakur rematch. That ain't gonna happen, boxing expert. Yeah. Where somebody tell me where De Los Santos at since he fought Shakur. Shakur done fought twice since De Los Santos, bro. And De Los Santos still ain't fought. Let that sink in. Why would he rematch him? For what? To prove what? To who? You get me? Boxing don't work like that. It would have to be a reason they fought again. Like, there's no reason for it. The fight stunk the first time it happened. Not saying it would look like that again, but you get what I'm saying? I don't think the incentive is there. There's no reason for it. And De Los Santos ain't made no noise since then. So as much as people harp on that fight being terrible, 2 people competed that night and 1 guy lost. So you get what I'm saying? And ain't did nothing since. The other guy done since had 2 fights. So I don't know. The Padley had 3-month training camp, clean and full. Shakur Malaza was good. I like to see how the haters would be when their lungs get hot in a fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't even know what it feel like. They lungs getting hot. Mike, they don't even know what you talking about, bro. Get Turkey out the way. I don't think he in the way. Day was good with it. All things, my God. We got to see them fight. Absolutely, bro. Shout out to both teams, as I always say. Junto a dog, man. He going to keep winning, man. It's not a lot of guys that I think going to beat him, Roger. Shout out to Junto. He came on super early, did his thing. He be punishing guys, man. He got length, good height on him for that weight class. Look very dominant, man. I would like to see him with guys like Anyways or even Bams if it could happen. Like that's where I'm at with it, Roger. I like him though. Shakur versus Keyshawn. Hey man, if they gonna make the fight, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Malaza, are you talking to me? Are you calling me lame? I just want to know. I want to be clear what you mean. What you mean by this comment right here? What's that mean? Just let me know what you mean. What that mean right there? What that mean? A super casual fan will defend a victory this lame. Are you talking to me? I just want to be clear before I fly off the handle. Young Beast, what it do, fan? I want to be clear. I don't want to accuse you if you ain't coming crazy, but if you coming crazy, I need to know. Being Boxing News, what it do? Dank Father, my guy. Jordan, what it do? I got Tank, but I love both. Nothing wrong with that. I rock with both too. I don't care about nobody picking who they want going to win or lose, but I said the hate that I seen is from a bunch of out of shape keyboard thugs that talk crazy behind their laptops and their computer chairs and can't fight a lick. And I know these dudes be soft. Shout out to Being Boxing News. I have a key thing to say about King Shakur. Shout out to you, man. Turkey, a slick mofo. Yeah, he is, man. I ain't like that little whispering to the team bit that he was doing. I ain't like it. Very distasteful, Big Turk. He was supposed to sit that one out. Or if you was going to be doing that, then you should have equally told the other guy what it was. You want to tell somebody they down, tell the other guy he up too. For work, it's like the movie Born Invincible. If you remember that old school Kung Fu, you went to the days. I had to go to the Mayweather route, only fight in Vegas because Vegas is the only place that allowed him to use certain drugs. Oh, inject his hands wet. I get you, yeah, man. He said he gonna holler at Floyd, man. Yeah, I just wanted to know, was he talking to me? Like, is he telling me? Like, I want to know, because I've had it with the, like, I've been the most humble guy on YouTube, the most humble content creator, and I still be getting like slightly jabbed at. Like, I ain't going for it no more. Like, hey, I'm like, I ain't going. Like, this shit is about boxing. This shit is about goofy ass fans running around here disguising themselves as supporters of the sport, when in reality they still fights. They don't be at no fights. They don't come outside. They just sit behind computers and laptops, run channel to channel, and be in these chats and Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, talking crazy, and don't really support the sport. So I'm talking to all the people that was tearing down a young fighter that went out there and dominated the fight, pretty much won every round and stopped the guy. That's what I'm talking to, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm not coming off my square and none of that. Y'all are the worst type of fans for boxing. The fact that you would even think that I got to defend a win, you lame for thinking that. Why would I have to defend a guy that won? But you know what? This the climate in boxing where you damn near got to defend what a good performance is, because you got too many people that got a casual eye and don't know shit about the sport. So when they see it boxing at the highest level, they complaining about it instead of appreciating and enjoying it. Support the shit. Went out there and dominated. You don't know too many people that's able to win a fight that convincingly, that cleanly, right there in the pocket, round after round. If you do, name them. Name them. Name the fighters. Enough is enough. You don't gotta like them, love them. This shit ain't about no one fighter. This is about tearing down the sport. You don't like a guy that much that you can't give credit for a dominant win and just move on. Say, yeah, the electrician. I thought that was funny that he's an electrician. That's funny stuff. But people are really holding on to that like that's supposed to take away from what it was. He wasn't never on his level, electrician or not, whether he's doing this shit full time or not. He wasn't going to win. Kid Austin wasn't going to win either. And he do this shit full time. Most of these other dudes that he fought do this shit full time, and they ain't came close to beating him. It would have been no different for Josh Padley. Full training camp, no 9 to 5, doing this shit day in and day out. He still would have lost. There's a significant skill gap. Only a hater would convince themselves that, yeah, a training camp would have really made a big difference. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have made him a much better fighter. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made him more talented. It wouldn't have made him stronger. None of that. Wouldn't have made him think better. None of that. It just wouldn't have made him a better chess player. None of that. It just would have made, maybe he would have been slightly more conditioned to get beat on some more. That's it. That shit wouldn't have changed nothing. He wouldn't have won no rounds and none of that. That shit is sad, man. Give credit where it's due. Give boxing credit where it's due. Not even just for the fight. I hear people bitching about the card. Did you buy it? That's my question. Because if you bought it and you watched it, then you had to enjoy boxing that night if you really appreciate this shit. Wasn't a lot to complain about besides one bad decision. Oh, and this boring guy, this boring runner that got a stoppage, where y'all crybabies asked about a stoppage and then cried about a towel being thrown in. I have never, when I say, I think the only time I heard about maybe somebody complaining about a towel, maybe Sean Porter in recent memory. But at no other point in boxing have I heard people complain about a towel being thrown in. Yeah, man, they threw it too early, man. He wasn't supposed to do that, man. They should have let him keep fighting. That's how much you don't like the kid. You can't just look and be real and say, yo, he ain't have a shot in hell. Wasn't nothing going to change. He wasn't going to land no lucky home run punch and none of that. He was cooked. The writing was on the wall. It was late enough in the fight. The only thing he would have did was took more punishment. That is it. That's all. His corner knew that. They know the man better than we do. They like, yeah, look, that we seen enough. Beat that man from pillar to post and they still whine. Y'all down bad, and I'm standing on that. That go for every last one of you suckers that's sitting up talking about that man's family because he beat up an electrician Saturday. I mean, and I thought, like I said it on Twitter and I'm standing on it. I thought you suckers said y'all wasn't watching this dude. I thought they wasn't watching this card. I thought they wasn't watching this dude. I thought they hate Turkey. They don't like what he doing. Why watch it? Y'all dudes was watching it, man. Y'all dudes was watching. Shout out to John Wick. Yeah, I'm on it, man. Shout out to my guy behind the hands TV in the streets, man. Boots to the ground, man. Fat out of shape, but respect the fighters, right? He said fat out of shape. But it be those kind of guys telling somebody how they should have fought. Yeah, you should fight him like this. How many punches you took to the face in the last few years? Telling somebody how they should fight. Yeah, what he was supposed to do is, yeah, he was supposed to fight him like this and knock him out by this round. Yeah, because, you know, he installed cable. He just installed my cable last week. So Shakur was supposed to get in there And man, shut up. He got in there and beat him up. Levels. That's what he showed you. Levels. There's levels between them two dudes. I done had it with the slander of boxing unnecessarily. Like if you don't like boxing, just say that. This shit ain't about Turki. It ain't about Corey. I don't like real good boxing because that was a really solid, really good card for a really good price point. We got to see an undisputed fight up there. The title changed hands. Bivol went out there and stood on some business, man. Stood on business. But all that shit get overshadowed by the hate that I'm seeing coming from this kid, man. I just want to see y'all from here on out. When Shakur fight, I'm putting money up on whoever want to bet. All the trash talk, from now on, I'm covering bets. From here on out. When he fight, I'm putting money up. I want to see how much y'all really hate him. 22-0 guys did it for a time and still lost. You get what I'm saying? You dig me? Hey, he just ain't have a shot. I ain't trying to say he beat no world beater, but I don't get where you get all the negativity and the hate from. Where all that shit come from? I don't get it. No, I don't get it. And I don't rock with fake ass boxing fans that shit on fighters just unnecessarily. It don't matter who it is. I got this energy for anybody that's tearing down the sport and pretending to be a boxing fan. Then when you get something worth watching, you still whining and complaining. You had a good card Saturday. That was a good card put together, man. You had a lot of fights that could have been main events on their own. Virgil Ortiz was on the card, man. Him and Majamal put up a good scrap. That was a fun fight to watch. Get what I'm saying? Zilly Zane got knocked out for the first time. Big Bang Zane went down. You get me? You got a whole body of work, but y'all too busy tearing down the fight. Well, he 4 days notice and blah, 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 blah. Shut up, man. Shut up. 4 days notice when he was training for a damn little poor man's version of Sean Porter. Yeah, and he still stopped him. Figured him out and stopped him. Yeah, on 4 days notice. Yeah, he did it. Hurt his hand in the mix and still got the stoppage, and y'all still whine. Nah, you supposed to do it in 3. You know you supposed to do it in 3. Sounding like a casual. Now he got to be a KO artist because you said so. Because a man got a job. I could see if you got to the fight and then he started struggling and was having a tough time figuring it out, wasn't throwing punches and just like fighting super defensive. None of that shit happened. He literally walked this dude down, cut the ring off at times, beat his body up, opened up with the combinations a little bit better this fight. That's what I seen. What is there to whine about? What is it? How y'all get to his woman from that? All of that. I don't understand. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Shout out to my dog, Zach B, man. Them personal attacks, nasty work. Kenneth was good with it. Part-time boxer, and he's a full-time electrician. It ain't nothing to defend Kenneth. He whooped ass, man. So you must want to get smoked too. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting all y'all trolls. I don't like y'all energy. Y'all just be in the chat typing. I got time for it today. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the next one? I got time for it. Ain't shit to defend. In case you ain't heard, clean your ears out, man. Go get you some Q-tips or something. Clean your ears out and come back and listen to what I'm saying. It ain't shit to defend. He got 2 hands. He could fight. You seen it. He kicked ass yesterday, Saturday. He'll need me to defend it. I'm going at you, sorry boxing fans. Are you imposters pretending to be boxing fans and y'all really fans of one fighter? You get what I'm saying? You get what you asked for and you still whine. You asked for cheaper cards, you got one. Y'all probably still didn't pay for it. So if you was a guy that's sitting up on Twitter shitting on a guy after a dominant performance, then yeah, I'm talking to you too, Mark. Talking to you too. Y'all bad for boxing, bro. Y'all got all this criticism, and y'all can't do a percentage of what these dudes do in the ring. None of you. None of y'all that's doing all that do all that talking, bro. Yeah, man. Start talking about his woman, NBA young boy, and I'm like, yo, y'all dudes like 40, bro. 40 plus. How did that even come up to your mind? How did that even like register for you to start talking about that? That's how bad it is. They want somebody to beat them that bad. You probably lost money. Keep betting money and losing. Keep betting your money and lose. Keep betting your money and losing. Yo, Elvis Gomez is a KO artist, and Marquise Taylor had 2 jobs, and he beat him behind the hands, and he beat him. How many jobs Regis had when he started? And he was a 2-time world champion. For the uneducated boxing fans that don't realize how many of these dudes can't just live solely on boxing. There's a very, very, very small percentage of the ones that can. Do the homework. These dudes can't just afford. Yeah, they make these. Everybody not a millionaire. Y'all think all these dudes is millionaires or something, dude? A1 Hoop Zone. Shout out to my guy. We ain't putting no money on the wood. Nope, for real when it comes to it. They all talk, zero action. Professional lip wrestlers. That's facts. Don't put no money up sitting on the sideline hating on that young man as he keep winning. So just keep hating. Just keep hating. Keep watching. Keep hating, keep watching, bro. Talking about stop defending him. What is there to defend? He beat him up just like he'd beat you up. I ain't got to defend him. He beat him up. He'd beat you up if you got in the ring with him. Like, I ain't got to defend him. He could do that himself. He did just fine Saturday to me. Didn't lose a round. Beat Josh Padley up. Made him quit. You need to be reminded. His corner said no mas for him. Said, nah, we seen enough. We seen enough. Get what I'm saying? So if you want that energy, you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all just be typing and talking for nothing. You don't listen. Y'all don't even know I do this shit for the sport. You think it's about one fighter. I ain't on that dude payroll. I don't give a damn. He could not like me for all I care. I'm going to always do this shit for boxing. Y'all terrible representation of boxing. Y'all poor. Y'all piss poor. Y'all don't really put poor into the sport. Y'all always got an opinion and it's always negative. And y'all can't fight. I know a lot of y'all can't fight. I know that. I know y'all can't. Big Dog Willie back in the super chat. Tanking Maniacs are tearing on the fight card just because of Turkey. Ali Roy Jones, Junior Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Mike Tyson be on the card and it's still hate. Yeah, I mean, for me, bro, I just don't get it. I thought it was a solid ass card, a really good card. I ain't got it better than solid, really good card. It's just not much to complain about. And that's all. So for people that wasn't listening, my energy is for people. It's not, I'm not on nobody's payroll. I don't give a damn about y'all criticizing no fighter. I just hate people going personal and bringing up shit that's irrelevant to boxing to try to make a point. None of that stuff, no matter who he with or not with, has anything to do with the 9 rounds of boxing that he boxed this Saturday. And he did a damn good job, in my opinion. A B+ performance to me. On to the next one, bro. Go hold them hands up. Know what I mean? And get back to it. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Hopefully you get as a paid or somebody that like really worth your time in the ring. That's all I want to see. That's it. That's all, man. You know what I mean? And if these dudes would stop finding excuses not to fight top tier competition, then he wouldn't have to fight an electrician. You know what I mean? If Kid Austin and his dad wouldn't have played with the boxing world, then maybe we would have seen that fight. If Williams Zepeda wasn't hurt and didn't have a kid and found every other reason not to fight Shakur, then maybe we could have seen that fight. But instead, he want to fight Tevin Farmer for the second time. But you boxing fans that want to tear down one fighter is going to keep ignoring that guys are saying no and going other directions, taking other fights. This will be the second guy in recent memory. Loma did it. Loma did it with Kambosos. Zepeda did it with Tevin Farmer. You watching this shit, watching him have to deal with secondary options, and then you still complaining when he go out there and completely, thoroughly outclass the guy. You still shit on him. Nah, I don't rock with people that look at boxing that way. Shit is deeper than any one fighter. I done did this shit for Tank and any other fighter you could think of. I rock with boxing when it's all said and done. When I see people pretending as boxing fans, I don't even like kicking it with them. I don't like talking to y'all. Y'all fake. You don't really like what the sport got to offer. You just looking for the next guy to complain and shit on. And I don't rock with that. Ain't about defending no damn fighter. I don't care what you think about the guy. I just don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me about it. Learn to build the sport up. The sport need more people that actually support it and build this shit up than just criticize it and tear it down. And I'm gonna always stand on that. Y'all dudes actively out here stealing fights every time they come around, and then you got the most to say about it. You get what I'm saying? You don't even support the sport that you say you rock with. Nah, he don't gotta humble himself. Be pissed for who? For you? Why would he humble himself? For who? Humble himself? Why? Why? Humble himself in what way? Is he the only fighter? Who else need to humble himself? Is it just Shakur? That ain't why he get attacked. He get attacked because people just haters. They miserable old heads. That's what they are. They miserable old heads that ain't got nothing going on outside of talking crazy on YouTube. This dude really say he need to humble himself. That's why he get attacked. I literally heard somebody say, because he said nobody in the world can beat me, this is why he get attacked. So you one of them people too, huh? So you one of them soft ass people too. You one of them. So what is he supposed to say? I'm the second best in the world. Yeah, everybody can beat me except for who? Like, what is he supposed to say? Show me a fighter that don't talk like this. Y'all just mad because he keep proving it. Y'all want to see him lose that bad, then put your money up. That's what I always say. What is he supposed to run around and say? I'm the third best in the world. I think I'm the best. No, he's confident, bro. That's just like any other fighter. He don't humble himself. Humble himself for what? For what? For somebody at home? For what? He got to take punches for a living, bro. I ain't humbling shit. You want to humble me, beat me. That's how I'm on it. If you want to humble him, beat him. That's the only way I see you humbling that guy. You got to beat him. Beat him. That's all. If he ain't this, he ain't that, then somebody go kick his ass. That's what it be. You got to humble yourself, man. That's that same shit they be saying about Clarissa. They ain't got to humble themselves. Hell no. Why? Why? They got to wait around for somebody to write an article and tell him how great he is? Nah, bro. He gonna tell you how great he think he is, bro. This is boxing. You supposed to think. You supposed to feel like you great. You supposed to feel like nobody could beat you. If you don't, then you in the wrong sport. You heard every fighter talk like this. Y'all got selective energy and outrage, and that's what I'm standing on. I'm talking to every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Y'all terrible for the sport, and I'm standing on it, and I mean it. It ain't just him. It just happens to be his turn because he just recently fought. It'll be Tank's turn next week. I'll be talking to y'all, some of y'all same haters this weekend when Tank fight. Don't worry. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. For all y'all be in attendance for it too, because I'm going to show y'all how I over here keep the same energy. Because y'all going to be hating on Tank in a week. Give it this weekend. It's a countdown. Oh, believe me. Y'all going to do it. And I'm going to have the same energy for y'all because I'm going to say the same thing that I've always said. Y'all bad for boxing. All y'all do is tear the sport down. That's it. That's all. That's it. I'm going to have the same energy, bro. I'm going to have the same energy. Same energy. I hate hearing people sit behind their computer chairs and computer screens talking crazy about these fighters that put their lives on the line. I'm going to always have that energy. Read the name over here. It's Jusdueboxing. That's what people get their credit over here. I'm passionate about that. I hate seeing people tear down the sport but be like, yeah, but I love boxing. No, boxing is all I F with. All I F with is boxing. No, all you tear down is boxing. You find a couple of fighters that you like, and then you shit on everything else that is boxing. I see through a lot of y'all, man. Y'all just blow with the wind, bro. Whatever's popular, that's what y'all be on. That's what they be on out here, man. Build the sport up, man. Stop complaining. Support the fighters. Stop whining. Stop tearing guys down. Stop talking about dudes' personal lives on y'all podcast. Like, weird ass shit. Grow up. Be men. I'm talking to the men, because y'all the worst, bro. We got to do better than that. It ain't that bad. That fight wasn't so bad that you got to go personal. It ain't that serious, bro. Just say, yo, I didn't care for the performance. I didn't care for the opponent. You get me? But you can't say it was a bad night in the office, bro. He handled business and that's it. It's that hard to give fighters credit. These grown ass men, 40s, close to their 50s, some of y'all, man. It's sad. Y'all down bad. Y'all down bad today, man. Y'all down bad today. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland back in the super chat. So I don't mind fighters talking shit. In the words of CT Fletcher, if you don't believe it, then it's impossible. You get what I'm saying? He got to talk like this. I see people making full-blown video. You don't get it, bro. See people making full-blown videos because this man thinks confident about himself. Oh, man, he said he could beat nobody could beat him after beating an electrician. Oh, my God, he's delusional. He been talking like this. Show me a time in Shakur career where he ain't been talking like this. He always telling you these dudes can't beat him. God damn, he's supposed to talk like this. He's supposed to feel this way. Anything less is uncivilized, bro. Your favorite fighter, newsflash, Goofy, your favorite fighter feel the same way. Whether he vocalize it or not, whether he say it on Twitter or not, he feel the same way. What y'all favorite fighters say, man? Your favorite fighters say all these dudes is easy work, bro. He just told you everybody easy. Did anybody cry? Did anybody say he need to humble himself? I don't think he need to humble himself. I love to hear him talk that shit. He said all them dudes is easy, man. Let me see where the clip at, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. That's selective ass outrage, man. He got to humble himself. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He beat the electrician, y'all. Oh, my God. He said nobody can beat him. Dude been talking like that. The problem is y'all just ain't, the right person ain't getting there to do nothing with him. So y'all got to deal with him. Y'all got to deal with it till you find somebody that can get in there and do it. Where's this clip at, bro?
Devin Haney. Easy work. Shakur Stevenson. Easy work. Keyshawn Davis. Super easy work. Super damn. Devin Haney. Easy work. Shakur Stevenson. Easy work. Keyshawn Davis. Super easy work. Super damn. Devin Haney.
Super easy work. Oh, so he tripping. Tank, Tank, I can't believe you saying all these guys is easy work. You need to humble yourself. See how stupid that sound? What is Tank supposed to say? Yeah, man, damn, man. Yeah, Shakur be tough work. Who else? Devin Haney, damn, yeah, he'd be tougher than Shakur. Who else? Yeah, man. What he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? Nah, Keyshawn, yeah, he's tough as hell. He's gonna be tough. What he supposed to say? They all supposed to think they can beat each other until proven otherwise, bro. Stop whining. Fake selective outrage. Nah, man, y'all want to humble him, beat his ass then. Tell your favorite fighter to get in there and kick his ass. Out here whining because he confident. Can't believe the nerve of y'all. Y'all supposed to be grown men. How the hell this man being confident got y'all that bothered that y'all talking about that man family on the internet? Weird. I really mean I got real energy for y'all. I got real smoke for y'all weird ass people. That's y'all make it about everything but boxing when it's him. It's not about boxing when it's him. Nah, don't be confident. You gotta be humble because I said so. Yeah, I'm out of shape. I can't throw 10 punches without breathing hard. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta knock this guy out in 3-4 rounds. Yeah, because I said so. Because I could type it in the chat. Yeah, I typed it in all caps too. So that means you better knock this guy out, or your career is over. Then he knock him out. Well, he took him long enough. He should have knocked him out sooner. It's like, man, shut up and just sit back and enjoy boxing, bro. Stop whining, man. Go get you some tissues or something, man. Go watch golf or table tennis or whatever it is, bro. You don't like boxing? Don't watch. Man, so I only want to talk to people that really support this sport and enjoy it. Other than that, I don't even want to kick it with you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your opinion is on the fight card. None of that. I only want to talk to people that genuinely want to see this shit grow. That's it. That's all, man. Not people tearing down the sport because guys everybody don't look like your favorite fighter. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. Shout out to Melanin Queen, man. I appreciate you. I command you to grow. Shout out to my guy. Good. He just handled business. I ain't overstate the win. I still got real smoke for everybody. You want to talk crazy, want to type. Them little type buys ain't flying today. I'm on y'all ass, man. All that little shit talking. You probably was one of them dudes on Twitter whining. Oh my God. He said nobody could beat him. I seen a guy make a whole 15-minute video because he said nobody could beat him. You can't make this shit up. How the hell are y'all that mad that he said that? Yeah, can you believe it? The nerve of him. He didn't say this guy could be. What is he supposed to say? Seriously, though. Seriously, dude. Man, I done had it, bro. Yeah. Hey, Kenny, who your favorite fighter, bro? I got time. Who your favorite fighter, dude? Who your favorite fighter? Who your favorite fighter? Overhyped is crazy. Overhyped is wild, bro. I think you was wrong with the sport. All right, Frank had to catch a stray. Nah, I told y'all Shakur Ben felt that way. Let's get to it though. Let's get to it. He been felt that way about Frank. I keep telling y'all people don't listen, right? So we're gonna talk about it all. All the shit I seen. Tank LOL'd him. I think he LOL'd the performance, I think, and that just went like, I don't know, viral. People made videos about that. I don't know what the LOL was. That's the Tank being Tank, but I don't care about that. I think he handled business. I think he been telling people for the longest though that Frank is trash. He been consistent. I disagree with the notion that Frank Martin is trash, but Shakur is a fighter. He can see how he want, right? He can talk how he want to feel about him. I think I've always said this. He actually spoke on it. The reason he had that energy for Frank Martin because they was almost at the finish line essentially, to their knowledge. And Bob Arum even co-signed the story that they gave him exactly what he asked for. He had the contract for X amount of hours. I forgot how long he had the contract and then sent it back asking for more money. To me, that sounds like a guy that mishandled his situation to me. He overplayed his hand. Had you asked for that from the rip, instead of getting what you asked for, getting a contract and then sending it back asking for additional money. Remember, he said he wanted that little you say, so you know I'm not making it up. You get what I'm saying? That's what Shakur is like, yo, you ducked out of the fight, says the guy that ducked out of the fight. In his mind, regardless of what any boxing fans say, even me, I didn't call Frank Martin a duck. I say he had every right not to take the fight if his money wasn't right. Whatever it was, I can't tell him what he worth and tell him what to take. But at the same token, if he felt like his money, his finances wasn't in order, then you can't expect the fighter to want to take a fight. And as much as I wanted to see him and Shakur fight because I thought it was a good matchup, I respected Frank Martin, and y'all know it. Y'all was here. I'm on record. I never called the man a duck, but in Shakur's mind, he like, bro, that dude is a duck. He had the contract. He got what he wanted, sent it back, and asked for more money, and then pulled out. That's what he's saying. So that's why his energy is still like that. He's always maintained that he was ass. He always said that about him, even when. But he said the reason he wanted to fight him because he felt like the fans wanted to see the fight. They like, oh, y'all feel like Frank Martin is good. In his mind, he didn't think too much of Frank Martin. To me, I think once he fought, if he would have fought him, he would say something different. I think that's one of those things where you're gonna have to fight. He don't believe Frank Martin. Just like it's people that look, dude just said Shakur overhyped. So you get what I'm saying? Is it crazy to think if Shakur thinking Frank Martin is not good is crazy, then is it crazy for people to say that Shakur is overhyped or he ain't accomplished? You see what I'm saying? You see how that go? People say a lot of shit. So it's his opinion. I think him and Frank Martin would be a good fight. I don't think Frank Martin is trash. Definitely don't see Frank beating him though at all. I don't see it, but I think it would have been a damn good fight stylistically. It would have been fun. And we'd have all got our money's worth. You know what I mean? But Javon was good with it. Yeah, they hate that he handled his business. He got the knockout or the TKO, the stoppage that some of these babies cried for, and now they still whining. Oh my God, he didn't do it in 4. He'd have did it in 4. You would have said he was supposed to do it in 2. Come on, man. I know the game. Y'all move the goalposts. First, it was just he got to stop him. He got to make a statement. He make that statement, then it's like, yeah, that's not really a stoppage, though, man. He was ready, man. He wanted to fight more. Ty, what it do, fam? Nothing else mattered. Tank versus Core. That's right. That's right, man. That's right, man. Push it. Push it. Push it. They lame, and I'm going to keep standing on this. Y'all tell me when this ain't about no fighter, bro. This is about the weak boxing fans, man, that don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? The most of y'all guys be surprised to know, like I said, man, the percentage of fighters that's out there with these side hustles and different things, man. Yeah, if they ain't confident, get them out of there, man. Nah, real shit, bro. You know what? It's not. You know what I learned, Cash? It's not even that they struggling for content. This is why I keep having this energy. I want to be clear. It's not about the fighter. The fighter doesn't even have to like me for me to have this energy. I just don't respect it because these are coming from men that's supposed to be guys that been in this space for years, and you expect them to go about it a different way. How are y'all making full-blown videos mad that a fighter is confident that he feels nobody could beat him? He's always talked like that. He never switches up. He never wavers. He's always the same shit. None of these dudes on my level. None of these. What is he supposed to say? You get me? Tank said everybody easy work. What is he supposed to say? Yeah, I'm going to struggle against him. Yeah, man, he boxes like this and he's like that. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough fight. Like, bro, what? Bro, everybody easy work until I see otherwise. And that's just what it is, man. I just don't understand the selective outrage. Making full-blown videos. Yeah, he said nobody could beat him after beating an electrician. Oh, my God. Autism boy, what's good with it, fam? Tom said the fight with Shakur versus Frank would have went wild. Yeah, that shit would have been a really good fight. A really good fight. I think it would have been competitive, but I think it would have started. The separation would have happened at some point in the fight. I think that's what we'd have started to see the separation. But Frank Martin's a hell of a fighter. And look, I know styles make fights, especially when you're able to implement the style. And I don't like triangle theories at all. I'm not trying to do it at all, but just notice they both have a common opponent in Artem. Those fights look like night and day. As much as people want to discredit what this man is as a fighter, you get what I'm saying? Frank Martin got him. He's more quiet, and I guess this humble that people want. This humble that they want Shakur to be. So Frank Martin is more like because he's quiet, right? But that had nothing to do with how he fight. That guy got in there with Artem and he struggled. He had a tough time. Shakur made that shit look easy. Beat Artem right up in the pocket, had Artem retreating for the last quarter of the fight. But they'll tell you Frank Martin hit so much harder. He's so much stronger than Shakur. Shakur saw. But Artem was coming forward with Frank Martin, except for when he had to survive and he took that knee. Other than that, he was going forward, hitting him to the body. The fight looked like night and day. They got a common opponent, and look how much different it looked. And people are still like in denial to a point where they just can't accept what they're seeing. That you don't know that that's a better fighter. I'm stamping that, and I hope they fight. He's a much better fighter than Frank Martin. Much better than me. Much better. All around, much better. Much smarter. Much better. Ain't no way, man. That man showed me something where his IQ at. You walked yourself into your own nap. That man walked himself into his own nap. That told me a lot about his IQ. You sat right on the ropes and got yourself slept. boy, you in there with an apex predator with one of the highest percentages of not only with KO, but landing power shots and being accurate. You will in there with one of the most accurate fighters, and you gonna be right in the corner somewhere, like, and it'd be like a sitting duck. Shows me how much you know. He walked this up right into a net. Right into a net. And that's a big difference. It's a big difference between, to me, Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. That shit won't even be, it's just not the same. Not the same. He struggled with an Artem that people criticize the hell out of Shakur for fighting, but he wasn't losing no rounds. He didn't struggle. He didn't have to knock him down to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin was fighting for his life in that fight. That was the toughest fight he had up until he ran into Tank. And then my hologram to meet up. Shout out to my guy CJ. You know it, man. Shakur be deaf out of Artem. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even close, but Frank Martin struggled. Then they like, but stars make fights. I know that. But explain to me, if he's so trash and Frank could do this, why he didn't do that against the common opponent? Why did he struggle against this guy? Why? You get what I'm saying? Why did he struggle? You never know. I mean, you know what? But you know what, though? It's like, I get it. It's like he got a safety first approach. But if there's anybody, right, that you would have a safety first approach with, wouldn't it be the power punchers? I think what people think is like scary is smart. That shit is smart. That's why people they want him to do something outside of that. They want him. I've heard somebody go on record and say they want this dude to stand in there and slug it out without worrying about what's coming back at him. He's never going to do that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if it's anybody that I'm going to be extra cautious or safe with, it's going to be the power punchers. People try to reduce it to being scared, but it's really being smart, because if he's making it so that you can't hit him and he's able to hit you, you could try that scared shit all you want. I'm going to say he better than you. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. There's a I think it's definitely a safety is a priority with the guys that hit harder, but I think that's the way it's supposed to be. And he's shown you that if you don't have this quote unquote power that he has to worry about, the fight definitely gonna be in the pocket way more times than it's not, right? So there's only a small percentage of people that will make him apprehensive, I think, Cash, and that, right? Tank has the ability to do so. But to me, and y'all know that's my guy, I don't think he can win a fight being super apprehensive against Tank. You have to fight him. You need healthy hands. Like he said, he's going to get his hands healthy. You need that. I'm real enough to say that. Being 100% just apprehensive and like overly defensive where you're not engaging at all, like it's going to be hard to win that type of fight. So I don't anticipate that's how it'll look, because that's not going to be a way that you can win. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's like that for some rounds, at some point the rubber going to meet the road. You're going to have to make a move. You're going to have to take chances. And I go for both guys. They got to take chances in that fight. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? So but I would think if it's anybody that you're going to take that approach with, it would be somebody that can punch. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like if people are saying you shouldn't be defensive against these guys, like you should just find a way to stand in there. Like he do that shit a lot, but I don't recommend standing in front of Tank. I just don't recommend that for nobody's health. It might be too much for Court. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. He wasn't too much for Artem. Wasn't too much for Artem. You get what I'm saying? He just squeaked by him. Just look at them. Just look how that fight looked, bro. Look how much more Artem was on the front foot for Frank Martin, the guy that allegedly stronger and hit harder. Get what I'm saying? Should make you wonder, right? So I think it's a skill gap, clearly, man. Like I didn't need to see that fight to know that, but Frank Martin just ain't proven enough for me to think that he gonna outlast Shakur. He already showed you that he slowed down in the stretch of his fights, bro. He get tired, the muscles wear on him, and he fight in spurts. And that shit ain't gonna work. That shit is playing to Shakur's hands. Frank Martin don't fight at no accelerated pace. He don't got no crazy one-punch knockout power or nothing like that. He got good reflexes, good feet, all that stuff. He's a well-rounded boxer, talented. It'll be a competitive fight, but I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win at all. That's just me, though. I don't think he'll win, but it'll be competitive. I ain't saying he'll just walk through him and, you know what I mean? It'll just be easy. None of that. I ain't saying that. But I don't got Frank winning. Shout out to Kyle Cool. Kyle Stupid. That's the part I was looking for. Shout out to my guy Ryan too. Pardon me, yo. If I ain't say what's up, if I missed you in the building, pardon me, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel. We're gonna keep building. The question will be, we do that with Tank, who was quick as him and just as good as footwork. That will come down to now you're gonna have to be smart. I don't think he can fight nobody. I mean, fight Tank how he's fought anybody thus far. I think it'll have to be a combination of mixing it up, being smart, different looks. But you got to be you, though. And you have to have healthy hands going into the fight for sure, right? If something happened during the fight, it is what it is. But going into it, you definitely want two healthy hands for that man. And you got to be on your A game. That's what I'll say respectfully. I don't think he'll, not one fight he's had thus far will look how a fight with him and Tank will look, right? And I think the same thing for Tank. No fight that he's had thus far will look how it will look against Shakur. Unique styles for both guys, right? Haven't seen one or the other in the ring with one or the other, right? You get what I'm saying? So it's like it'll be something. It'll be challenges for both. And who can make the adjustments, who could force the issue, minimize the mistakes, force guys to make the mistakes. I just think it's more of a chess match than what people realize. But it almost sounds like people want him to stand there and just do something that's not smart, and that's just not going to happen. You can't be in front of that man. I've seen it go bad for too many people to know that you standing right in front of him, you almost asking for him to administer melatonin. You get what I'm saying? You almost asking for the melatonin that. You get me? So it ain't no recipe out there yet, but I definitely don't think it's just being super apprehensive and moving around and not boxing back. You got to fight back. But I don't think Shakur has to do that. And I think the healthier he is, the more offensive he'll be. Like you can tell he went into the fight good, trusting his hands, because he started to let him go after a couple rounds, shook off a little rust, warmed up a little bit. Then he started flowing a bit with the combinations, hurt the hand, fought through it. So he gonna need his offense in that fight. Shout out to my guy, man. Big shout out to my guy Ryan gifting 5 memberships, man. If y'all get that membership, man, say what's up to my guy Ryan, man. Thank my guy Ryan. Appreciate you, man, helping me grow this channel, man. Shout out to my guy.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Todd says he thinks Shakur can 12-zip Tank like they say. Nah, that's a stretch. 12-zip and Tank is wild. I'm not gonna lie, 12-zip. That's 12-zip. Like, bro, I never say no shit like that. Look, man, I ain't gonna get no real breakdown until that fight really come. But at the end of the day, 12-zip is wild. Like, I'm one of his biggest supporters, and you've never gonna hear me say no shit like that. You never gonna hear me say that. 12. Anybody saying that, look, they being, they just being super fans, right? Like, they are super confident, whichever. I'm trying to be nice, but that's wild. 12-zip is wild. That's wild. Hell no. That's like some people think soon as Shakur get hit, then it's over for him. I don't think that. I don't think that either. I think his chin is a little bit better than people will realize, but it's going to take him getting hit by the right person for people to agree with it. Bruce Guys, peace to the OG. Yeah, 12-zip is ridiculous, bro. Because it's like, all right, what Tank going to do? Where he going to be? His hands going to be tied behind his back? Like, that's what I start thinking. Like, what his hands going to be tied behind his back when it's happening? Like, what's going on? Just let me know. Like, it got to be some kind of stipulations, but nah, 12-zip is crazy. Nah, absolutely not. Like, no, there's no scenario where I see that. Hell no. Yeah, those to me, Ty, those are the super fans, bro. They that's overboard. They OD, yo. No disrespect to nobody, but that's OD. That's the shit that we can't push that to. I think that's a little irresponsible, because that would almost indicate that it would be an easy fight for him, and I don't think the fight is gonna be easy for him. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why that fight is what it is, just from the outside looking in. If you would put those two guys in and together, 12-zip is crazy. But look, he I tell you what, those other level lower tier guys, he do them like that for sure. But 12-zip, nah. Tank gonna fight back. Tank gonna he ain't gonna just sit back and let nobody just beat him round after round after round without doing nothing different about it. I don't ever see a scenario where that's like that for him. Like he had to be sick and something be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna happen. With Tank knock out Shakur, he gonna get his credit, Capone. Because at the very core of everything, I appreciate boxing on a real level. So, you know, as a fight fan, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the fight. But damn, I'll be like, damn, that kind of sucked. But if you're gonna lose, you better lose to the absolute best, you know. So if he knock him out, he's just gonna get his credit. And boxing still goes. I'll still be here talking about it. I've been wrong about fights before, but I've been right a lot too. So, but nah, you knock him out, then he get his credit. Ain't nothing. I keep saying this to y'all, when you really love boxing, you don't care about the winner or the loss as much as you do the fight and the entertainment. You want to see the fight. It'll be a sad day on YouTube for a little bit. You know what I mean? It'd be a little sad day. Yeah, Capone, it'd be sad for a little bit. But we be all right, though, because we coming back if that happened, But, yeah, it's an interesting fight for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me too. I want to see how they deal with each other, because that shit is a challenge equally. I mean, for different reasons on both sides, right? And that's all. I ain't going to get no breakdown, though. I hope they do give us the fight. But in the meantime,
if Eddie Hearns can pull that off, then so be it. That's great for boxing.
They want what you have. Like, they want all the attention on them.
I think that's a great fight. I think that's a massive fight at that.
If they was to get it, they wouldn't even know what to do with it.
I can't say I'm 100% confident because boxing is boxing, but I think my little brother going to handle business in there.
It was time that people would call me out and be like, like he wouldn't fight me.
But Shakur is a different fighter. People may call him boring.
Knowing damn well, like, I will fight them.
People may say he can't punch.
Cool, like if somebody want to make money and stuff like that.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur. And he know that. That's why he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done.
Bro, I hate to be so real, and how I really feel. It's politics, so anybody could be undisputed in the right fight.
Yeah, I like that little clip right there. So you even see through all that shit Crawford was saying, he's like, bro, I'm confident. I ain't 100% sure. You hear him saying that, and that's his little bro. You know what time it is. Real recognize real, man. That's the fight that has to happen. Or be Tank, then what? And it's gonna be a hell of a that break the internet, because it's an overwhelming amount of people that think that can't happen. Like that. It's far more people that think that can't happen than, shit. I think it's an overwhelming amount to me of people that feel like that's not even possible. It's not even remotely possible. The way I hear people talk, they don't think it's even remotely possible. I knew he would get, hell yeah, he'd get his props. They ain't got no, cause you can't be that salty. That's fanboy shit. Like, so what? Like, cry a river, bro. You could be salty about your guy getting slept, but if you got to be real enough to get a guy his credit, that's weird. I mean, what you gonna say? Nah, you only got that cause nah. You just give people their credit. Boxing is way more enjoyable when you just appreciating that shit and saluting what's real about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you can't point out the bullshit, but all the complaining and shitting on the fighters is just, I'm not a fan of it. Like, I won't shit on either guy, win, lose, or draw. Like, I shit, if it's good enough, you might want to see a rematch, bro. Tank always get his just due over here. I done had plenty of conversations where people feel like I'm defending him. It's just, right now, it's on Shakur. It's like people selective. Next week, it'll be another fighter. But like I told y'all, this weekend, Tank about to get it to watch. And then I'm going to have the same energy, because I'm pretty sure whatever happened in the fight is going to be somebody that is going to complain in a way that you shouldn't even be complaining, or say some shit that's not realistic. Watch what I tell you. Just give it some time. It's still early. It's Tank and Roach fight week. Believe me, it's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's definitely coming. And Shakur, I mean, Tank trash. Nah. If Tank ain't Shakur, I mean, his defense is really as good as what a lot of people say, or just really some of the best defense that you could see in the ring. Reason I say that, because the thing that makes it intriguing, as well as great as Shakur defense is, then you got Tank on the flip side that is very accurate with landing power shots. Very accurate fighter. So those two things being put in the ring makes for an interesting fight. Get what I'm saying? So watch. You just give it a while. It's the week is early. The slander will be coming. And I'm going to go to bat. Because it ain't even about Tank. It's about boxing. Stop tearing down the sport. That shit is terrible, bro. All right, bro. Artem hit him. Padley hit him. Yo, bro, man. Yes, say it. Yes. Everybody get hit. Who the hell would say that he don't get hit? Nobody's. I don't know what conversation which I be hearing, bro. What y'all new? Are y'all new to the channel or something? You new? Are you new over here? You gotta be new talking like that, man. Y'all be trying it, bro. Y'all like to argue. Tried it. Good, nice try though, bro. Oh yeah, I think it's 13%. Yo, you will never hear me say he don't get hit. When I say don't get hit a lot. You know what I mean when I say he don't get hit. He don't get hit often. It's a reason why people, rate his defense the way it is. It's a reason. Yeah, but he not gonna hit him with them shots. He talking about them kill shots, bro. Not hit him. The kill shots. Everybody get hit in every fight. Nobody ever made it out of fight without getting hit for the most part, right? You fight anybody, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna take punches, no matter how minimal. So you get hit. It's unrealistic to even think that I'm saying that. But he don't get hit a lot. Don't twist up what I'm saying. He don't get hit a lot. He don't. Yeah, that's all. That's all it is. Yeah, he just barely can. That make you feel better? You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy Rome. Maybe that make you feel better. He barely get. He don't get hit a lot. He just don't. You know what I meant? You know what I mean, man. Everybody, but and what person to put it? What better test than somebody that does land at a high rate? You know what I'm saying, with their power shots. Yeah, you trying it, bro. I'm gonna let you make it today, man. I'm gonna let you make it because it's a silly argument. I'm gonna let you make it. Yeah, they know what I mean when I say you don't get hit. You just trying to be a dick, man. You trying to be a prick, bro. Blue Hustle, man. What it do, my guy? What is good with? We're gonna rock out for a bit more. We ain't done just yet, man. We're gonna rock out for about another half hour, man. We're gonna keep rocking. Let's see, man. Let's see, where was I at with these clips? So that's Big Turk. Big Turk was snitching. Big Turk. Let me pitch y'all off with some more clips.
And still, congratulations. First of all, how does it feel?
It feels good. I put on a good performance and it's levels.
That's exactly what Josh said. Josh did say there's levels. He admitted that. He's not putting any excuses. But for you, a change of opponent that late, was it difficult for you or not really?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult just because of the movement. And he had good little counters and good little shots that he was throwing. But like I said, there's levels to this. And I appreciate him for stepping up and being courageous and fighting me.
What's next then? Give me one name. I think I know who it's going to be because you keep saying, are you ducking me? Who is it?
I want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that's the biggest fight in boxing, so let's make it happen.
Congratulations, Shakur.
Yeah, man. Keep championing for that. Shout out to my dog, man. Ty, what's good with it? Night Rider. What up, man? Because it's thing to do. I wish he would play into us. I hear you, Night Rider, but just think about it, bro. Shit, if a person give you something to really like complain about, like, I understood the criticism with De Los Santos. Like, that can't happen, those type of fights. He know that. But to act like every fight is crazy. So it's like, he'll play into it because he said it. He like, yo, if it's F me, it's F you too. It's like they think just because I wish you could just ignore people because a lot of this shit don't deserve a response. But I get it though, because I'm a person lately, especially lately, I've been responding to a lot too, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I just feel like nobody above it. So, that's just something that he do. I like the fact that he played into the Twitters and shit a little bit though. I thought that was funny. But yeah, man, like I said, if a guy gives you a performance, something to critique and it's bad, then go at it. Talk about it, right? But with him, it goes to another level. It go personal. They start talking about his family, his girl, right? Like, it's shit like that, and it just get weird. It's like you can't possibly dislike somebody to the point where you want to talk like that. So if him being confident bothers you, then the issue is with you. because there's no way grown men should be bothered at the fact that he's confident, he talk how he talk. This shit is boxing, like, and most of us been watching boxing, and we've been through the Mike Tyson era. Like, I ain't even got to get into the wild shit that he said. So it's like that man was talking like that back then, and y'all telling me y'all tripping about some tweets and shit. Somebody saying nobody can beat me, feeling good after a win, just feeling confident. Like, what is he supposed to say? Yeah, man, you know, I don't know, man. These guys, man, at the top, like, what he supposed to say? That's what I'm saying. Like, people make whole videos about him being confident, as if he got to be humble. That's why people come at him. Every time you turn around, it's a different reason why they come at him, and none of it add up. None of it is out the realm of like what, or out the scope of what these other guys do. It's not. It's just selective energy. I prove it all the time. I prove it all the time. People say they want a certain performance or a KO. You get it. Then you out there whining and complaining and dissing. Well, you can't do that to such and such. He wasn't fighting such and such. You get me? He's fighting Padley, Josh Padlock, man. That's who he's fighting, man. You know what I mean? He did what he needed to do. Now you go hell and you move on to the next fight. But like I said, the slander, the boxing slander, as far as complaining about the card as a whole, was crazy too. It was just a really good card to me. You know what I mean? Some real good fights. And so a couple unexpected outcomes. Couple unexpected outcomes. Shout out to Ty. Appreciate you, bro.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Sure, worn the pink KJ. I like them pink. Them pink joints was dope, man. Shout out to the Rise podcast, my guy. Saying what to do. Can we just see him knocked out, bro? That's all we want. They gonna have to. Hey, Capone, they gonna have to work for that. They gonna have to work for that, G. They're gonna have to work for that. That's one thing I'm very confident in. I don't give a damn who it is. Like, you gonna have to work. You want that. You want that scalp. You want, like my guy Senior be saying, head on stick. You want that head on the stick. You gonna have to work. You want that head on heads will be on sticks, as my guy be saying. You want that head on the stick. You gonna have to work for it, bro. Gonna have to work.
Just talk to me about that. When John Padley, he looked like he was staying. He looked like he was quite tough. You kept breaking him down slowly, and just finished the box. Just talk to me about your performance.
It was a tremendous performance. I showed the art of hit and don't get hit. I really didn't get touched like that, but I put the hands on him. So respect to Josh Padley for stepping up and doing something that a lot of people don't want to do. A lot of people don't want to get in the ring with me. So I appreciate him, man. The reason why they don't want to get in the ring with me is because I understand hit and don't get hit.
Are you finding it a bit frustrating? I know the crowd booed you a little bit. You seem to sort of relish that and enjoy sort of. Does that motivate you when you hear people maybe booing you sometime going through the fight?
Nah, I love it. You know, Josh Padley, he's from like 6 hours away in London, so he probably got a lot more fans here than me. But I shut them up, you know. I shut them up. They stopped talking. They got quiet, and I did what I was supposed to do.
You must have so much respect for him, though, obviously, taking this fight. I know you were adamant. You were even calm when this fight with Floyd Schofield got called off because you seemed to expect it. Your mood didn't really seem to change. So do you have so much respect for this guy who's come and took this over, left his full-time job, just to come over here and take this on?
I got much respect for him. You got to understand, a lot of people, once again, don't want to fight me. You got guys like Zepeda. He been my mandatory for 2 years now. Frank Martin, he signed up, then signed off. Kid Schofield signed up and then pulled out on fight week. So a lot of guys don't want to get in the ring with me. So you got to respect Josh Padley, and I appreciate him for coming out here and doing what he did.
Were you happy by the way you performed, Shakur?
For sure. I mean, I barely got touched. Yeah, I probably could have got the stoppage a little bit earlier, but it's always going to be something to critique. Long as I went in there and I had fun and I enjoyed what I did, that's all that matters.
Is this something that you can go ahead and be active in the next 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully,
I know you didn't take a lot of damage.
Yeah, hopefully I can do that. Once again, it was knocking off the ring rust. I fought in July. I knocked off the ring rust. So if I can stay active and stay locked in, I'm good.
Shakur, just one from me. I'm sure you're fed up of talking about Gervonta Davis, but he tweeted during your fight, LOL. Just your thoughts on that, and do you have a message for him?
Honestly, he got to fight next week, right? So it seemed like he focused on me, and Lamont Roach is focused on him. I think I'm going to go put my bet in on Lamont Roach.
As you talk sports, is the Floyd Schofield fight? Obviously, he was doing a lot of talking. Fans were kind of excited for that fight, but now that he kind of pulled out, we'd say that fight would never ever happen again. We'd never give him that chance.
Why would I? At the end of the day, on the higher ups, the people who didn't want this fight to happen, you got guys that's in position, they didn't want this fight to happen. I made the fight happen. I pushed for Floyd Schofield to come out here and get him the biggest payday of his career. He slapped me in the face when he did what he did. That was a slap in the face. So why would I fight him again? Why would I give him another opportunity? If only he probably slapped me all in the face again. And he ain't do nothing but lie on me the whole time. Him and his dad and his people lied on me the entire build-up. So no, I'll probably never give that kid an opportunity.
And you said that you're putting your money on Lamont Roach. But if Tank gets the victory, is that the obvious fight that's going to be next?
Yeah, it's the two best fighters in boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter. I keep telling you, he got great skills. But I'm better than him. I'm better than him at hit and don't be hit, and he can't beat me.
Was it a bit frustrating tonight with Padley just not being willing to play ball?
Nah, it ain't frustrating. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. He was supposed to come in here, give it his all, make sure that he make it to the 12th round. That's what he was trying to do. So I succeeded at my job, and he tried to do his job.
I imagine that Tank was tweeting LOL because it took you so long to get rid of him, but you didn't prepare for him. Did you have any idea how he was going to fight or what his style would be before the first bell rang?
Nah, I actually really ain't watch him that much, but once again, Tank's style, he's a power puncher. He's a guy that's trying to knock you out. I'm a guy that's trying to break you down, pick you apart, win. If the knockout comes, it comes. So two different styles, but I'm better than him at the art of boxing.
And obviously you and Tank have your disses here and there, but
you
kind of alluded to it a couple of seconds ago. Is there deep down respect for each other?
Better than another guy.
I got respect for his game. I don't got respect for the person. I think he's a clown.
Hey, last
How
one.
can we make that fight happen, Shakur?
Turkey got all the money, so put the biggest fight on. I mean, let's negotiate. I think both of us could make a lot of money, and I'm ready to make it happen.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good chop up, good chop up. Shout out to my guy Ty. I got Tank telling Cole to suit up at the 3-1. I love that shit, man. That'd be like a viral moment. That'd be a viral moment. That'd be something to talk about for a while too. I think a lot of people would like it if he did it. But that's the only thing for me. I don't know who he planning on calling out. It's gonna be interesting because he's never done it. So, for him, and he don't like mentioning people's names, for him to do it, that's kind of like stepping out his comfort zone to a degree, right? To a degree, because he don't really do it. So now you're gonna hopefully make it count. It's gonna be interesting because I'm damn sure gonna be looking forward to who he gonna call out. That's gonna be one of the first things they ask him, especially if he go out there and get the win, how he's expected to. They're gonna ask him like, well, who you?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Staying on business, wrong. Yeah, man. Cuddy says I constantly caught, and I'm thinking y'all say he's ducking. I think get mad with Shakur name mentioned. It was the real duck. Yeah, the thing is, it's not that they ducking each other, right? It's more just like timing and business. You know what I'm saying? And getting that shit on the same page, same accord. The opportunity that people be saying is available, really being available. So we'll see. I hear him say, Turkey got all the money. People just look at it one-sided. I don't feel like he has to be involved in that fight for it to be made at all. But the thing is, if it had to be him or don't see the fight at all, then Turkey, you better pull out your checkbook. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I think when he say it, people only see it from their standpoint. If you're not a fan of Turkey for whatever reason, you got your reasons, it's cool. No, I ain't tripping. But if you're him, you're dealing with Eddie Hearn, who has the open relationship with Turkey. So it's not crazy for him to throw Turkey in the mix. He on that side, falling on the card now, did some business on that side. So it's not crazy that he would say that, especially given that people feel like money would be a potential roadblock. You just feel like that's the guy that got the money to solve that being an issue. It's more than one way to look at it. But at the same token, I don't feel like Turki Alashikh has to be the one to put on that fight. You get me? But the question is, who's going to put on the fight and if they really want that fight? You get what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. All parties involved, because I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Based on the shit that come out, you just don't know what these dudes be planning on doing. So, Don, what it do, homie? That's all. You get what I'm saying? Gotta feel that way. It's supposed to say exactly what he's saying. Like, but notice people will be stuck on the fact that he's saying he could beat him and he can't beat me or I'm better than him. But they're not gonna focus on the fact that he just tell y'all, I keep telling y'all he a great fighter, but he can't beat me. Like, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. He's supposed to say that. And I like the fact that he get a man his just doing his credit, because you can't say he's shitting on him and saying that. None of that. The way he spoke about this to me is have nothing to do with chasing clout and trying to use his name to sell your fights or promote. None of that. It's genuinely, you hear people asking him about him and he answering, giving his honest opinion, and then moving on. It just is what it is. So that's what you want to hear him say. You know what I mean? He's supposed to feel like he can kick his ass. If he don't, then don't even get in there with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I rock with them both, man. I ain't gonna be sad. So you're not getting a fight. If he don't, then hey, it is what it is, man. Like, this won't be the first time. I would hate it as a fight fan, but I ain't tripping. It win, lose, or draw. It ain't nothing to be sad about, because they both gonna get paid. They gonna go out fighting the top tier competition, which is each other. And I'll just be happy as a boxing fan to see it, you know. So again, shout out to both teams, and I hope, you know, in due time we get that fight. I do. Let's keep building, man. He said if Lamont KO's Tank, it'd be a great day for boxing. Yeah, it'd be a great talk for Dragon Balls getting scattered. Yeah, it'd break the internet if Lamont wins, especially by a KO. Of course, at the higher ups, Kid, a free agent, Oscar planning to do. Tank sleeping roach by 8 or 9. You heard him say it. I think that's very possible too. That shit, bro. We don't got time for this hands to heal and all that. I mean, look, the thing is, like it's conflicting energy, because you hear on one end what Espinoza is saying, and you hear him talking about trying to make the fight. You hear Tank saying he got to prove himself, so it don't sound like he really care about fighting him. It's a lot. I just hope, like I said, push come to shove, because that's what it looked like. The walls closing in for the best fights to be made. And I think undoubtedly that's one of them. Whether you think somebody's going to win or lose, it doesn't even matter to me. I think the bigger story is the fact that guys are really going to go out there and try to win. And that's all that matter to me. That's all that matter. Go out there and try to win, bro. Yeah, I think it's one of the best fights to make. $100 for $1,800 ain't bad. Roach by decision. Shit, that's going to be a tough night's work. That's gonna be a good fight. So Lamont said he ain't going, bro. Mont said he ain't going, bro. But overall, man, this night was this Saturday was a good day of boxing, man. It really was. Virgil Ortiz went out there, fought a scrappy ass fight, man. Majimov is tough, man, but he got the UD, man. Virgil pulled it off. Dang, Dubois got sick, but Coley replaced him, got stopped in 2 rounds. Zane got stopped. Yeah, put the fight on. You know it, man. You're making nothing. Putting that bet in. You think Court Hands will be somewhat healed by summertime? Tank call him out. Shit, they better be. I will hope so. Though. I don't think, like, I didn't hear like he broke nothing. He could just, like, you know, tweak his hand, injured, swelling, shit like that. Like, he just had brittle hands. He gonna have that. That's gonna be an issue, I think, throughout his career. Like, I think the most he can do is probably manage it, right? But I think it's gonna linger. I think it's something that's gonna linger throughout his career. So, do I think it will be the reason they don't fight his hands? No, I don't think that'll stop them from fighting. I don't think that'll be the issue when it's time to fight, right? Long as you don't constantly need surgery on your hands, right? Yeah, I think it was the left, bro. I think it might have been the left. I think the right one was the one that he hurt before. I think it was the left because he was using the right. I think it was the left hand that he hurt. And that hand was hurt in the De Los Santos fight. But it looked like he hurt the right hand in sparring when he went down. So it's tricky. Overall, he just got hand issues in both hands. He got some issues. So it's just tough. Like, you got to think you constantly punching. So that it just blows my mind because I be seeing that too. They be like, well, he just soft. He's soft. I'll be like, bro, what the hell? These dudes punch all day long. You don't think somebody can have no type of wear and tear? That's what that tell me. That's wear and tear. Shit, you've been doing this since you, what, 5, 6 years old? Yeah, wear and tear for sure. That shit is real. So I think he probably looked like he swelled his hand up, but I ain't heard nothing about him breaking it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Breaking his hand. So just look like that's going to be an issue he got to fight through. Savage Queen, what's good with it? With your hand, he had a big bucket. Yeah, he injured the hand, but they ain't break it. I'm saying, like, it ain't no break. I didn't hear about him, like, breaking the hand per se, right? It's probably swelled up. So maybe something with the knuckles. I don't know. I ain't no expert, but, you know, I think it's something that he can manage, bro. I think it's something he can manage. You just going to have to be prepared for that. I mean, and like he said, he talking, right? Go get some game from Floyd, man. Floyd used to get some stuff done to his hands and get his hands wrapped different and, you know, probably try different gloves. He did try them rival gloves, so I don't know. I just don't want to see that be the reason they don't fight ever, but I don't think it will be. You know what I mean? Ready for that. Nah, I mean, look, it's not a matter of him not being ready, bro. There's no fight that people gonna feel like he's ready. There's nobody Shakur Stevenson can fight where somebody be like, yeah, he ready for Tank now. They're not gonna say that. They're gonna keep saying that. The fact of the matter is for me, it's not a matter of him not being ready. It's who gonna win. It's just that simple. They as ready as they ever gonna be, because it's like they only acknowledge the challenge from one side. They understand that Shakur is going to be challenged. For a lot of people, they don't see the threat or the challenge like I said, that Shakur possessed for Tank. They don't see it. They don't see it that way. They're like, no, he don't hit hard enough. He not aggressive enough. He don't present enough of an issue. Like, it's people that think that, but I think they missing it. I think it's more so mental than physical. I think they making it all physical when it's more mental than anything with that fight. Julio Don said, do you think Haney can come back mentally from what Ryan did to him? Absolutely, Julio. Absolutely. And I'm rooting for him to do so. JC, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, I'm rooting for him to do so, Julio. I think he could. Long as he made peace with what happened, you got cheated. It made it to no contest. You still got your O to a degree. You faced a lot of criticism, scrutiny, but it's all good. You got a good bounce back fight with Jose Ramirez, and then you got an opportunity to go get Ryan back. So I think Haney is in a really good spot. As long as he can rebound strong against Ramirez, I think he will. Long as he don't take a lot of punishment, he go into that Ryan fight as confident as one could be, and go get his lick back. I'm really rooting for him to do that. If he don't do nothing else, I want to see him do that. Beat Ramirez and then Ryan, then do whatever you want after that, Haney. Just he did you wrong. That's all. Like, I don't rock with Ryan. That the way he carried it, I still don't think he was intentionally juicing or nothing like people saying, but I think he was irresponsible, and I think his negligence led to his situation being what it was. I think he could have avoided that by just being more responsible and more on top of his game, right? He kind of left the back door open for shit to happen to him because he a wild card. So his energy is weird. So I do want to see him and Dave get back in there. I want to see Dave get his lick back. 30-28 knockouts. Talking about making a bet to pay way more than $1,800. Shout out to Damon. You know it, bro. I don't gamble that much. When I do, I hit. It'd be on underdogs. Was crazy. It'd be money in underdogs. Ramon was good with it. Heart, because that brother kept getting back up. He got tons of heart, man. You heard Shakur say that about him too. He got heart. Got a lot of heart. Tell me, real recognize real, man. That dude ain't no chump, bro. The only way it's over, Ty, is if he mentally ain't recovered. If you think he mentally can't recover from what happened, then you'll think it's over. But I don't feel like that. I think he needed some time off. I think he needed to get his mind right. I think it gave him time to decide where he wanted to campaign at, and it's not at 140 no more. I think he's taking the right kind of get-back fight. I think he'll need some rounds to shake loose, and then he'll be able to just box and get a win, I think, over Ramirez. And hopefully by that time that, he's confident enough to go back in there with Ryan Garcia and get him. Because if he lose to him in a rematch and he clean, that shit going to be like twice as bad. But I'm rooting for Haney the whole way. 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000% to get his get back and get back to where he was at. Because, Ryan, I don't think nobody like that deserve to be cheated. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can bounce back. I don't think he young enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? If he was older in the game and that happened, maybe it'd be a different situation. But the fact that he's young, he's so youthful, 26? Nah, I definitely think he bounces back. Hey, luck been outrageous on the underdog. Shout out to you, fam. Guy was in shape too. He was on the 2 days notice, still made weight. Yeah, he made weight. Yeah, he said 2 of the days he couldn't even train or something. So yeah. That's why I say he made weight. That's why you gotta respect it, man. Gotta respect it. He was in some type of shape. Taking one over Ryan, aged great. Yeah, it's a good win. 35 not easy to make, walk around either. Yeah, and that's what I think too, since that's what I was hearing happen to kid with the weight. It wasn't sickness. They said it was the weight. I was hearing weight. And I heard it 2 different times, then I heard it again today. Same thing, weight. I'm like, okay. I don't think people making that up. Then you see him right back training like, bro, what, man? Whatever, bro. But y'all supposed to be all poisoned, though. Y'all supposed to be poisoned. That's what I'm saying. That's why I just don't trust his pops. He's a goofy. Dr. Paul was good with it. Probably was struggling condition-wise, to be honest. 2 days early, he was at his job plastering. Could have been. I mean, he could have been. He would have lost regardless, though. You get what I'm saying, Dr. Paul? The only thing he could have possibly did was survive the beat and make it 12 rounds. And I mean, shit wouldn't have really changed much. But I don't think that fight was won because of a lack of condition. And maybe that led to him getting stopped with the body shots. Maybe the body shots was hurting him more so because his conditioning wasn't top-notch, right? I'm willing to say that, but I just think ultimately it was levels, man. Shakur was too much. Like, it's okay to say that. In reality, Shakur was just too much for the dude because he's supposed to be. That I don't care who don't like it. That's a world-class fighter that he was in there with. Padley is not world-class, so Shakur being world-class, yeah, he's supposed to kick his ass just like that. Now, I know he know. I'm glad he said he cool with his performance. He barely got hit. He went in there and stopped the guy that was trying to make it out the fight. Did what he needed to do. Whole card jumping, man. Dmitry Bivol and Arthur Better Beeve went out there and put on a hell of a rematch. That was well worth it. Entertaining fight. Bivol won, got his hand raised. Man, respect to him, man. He went out there and did it, bro. Yeah. He did have pretty good condition in there to keep getting up. He was getting up from them body shots. Can you lose 15 pounds in 2 days for $1 million? Hell yeah. Yeah, you damn sure could try. You could try. I think what they did was mismanage the weight. I don't think Kid Austin was like not in shape. I want to be clear when I say that. I just think they was too close on weight, too far out. I mean, far out from the fight. And I think it was hard for them to make that weight, which is why they didn't make it to the weight check. They didn't end up getting on the scale at all. See what I'm saying? And then people that was there, like I said, talking about how big he is and that he had issues. So, this is what it is. His news here from her. Oh yeah, shout out to Dr. Paul. Yeah, he did say that, but he said something about his condition, and I think he gets beat either way, though. I think he gets beat regardless. But I can understand why he would think that. Obviously, you feel like you got more time to prepare. You know what I mean? You would be a better product. So it's not crazy for him to say that. But I think what I'm saying for me is he loses regardless. He could have had 2 training camps. Not even trying to be funny. He could have 2 training camps. It's a level thing. It's a level difference. Skill gap, talent gap. You get what I'm saying? Experience gap. There's just so many gaps, and they all on Shakur's side. He don't have no real, like, you name me advantage he got. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's one of those fights where that's why I say I'm not going to overstate the win, but we should be able to give credit where it's due no matter who the opponent is. You go in there and you beat who you need to beat. the way you need to beat him. R.I.P. Roberta Flock. R.I.P. man. Shout out to East, man. Corey, that was above too, did he? That's real. That's real. Shout out to Padley, man. Walk around 5 pounds above weight. That's normal. Damn, that's good. See, he be in shape then. Then on the other opponent, I just be losing y'all money betting against Tank when y'all know we gonna win. I don't think people do that as much as they talk, Savage Queen. They'll talk it. They'll talk a good one, but they don't think. It's just like the haters, Shakur and the haters of Tank share the same paranoia, right? They'll hate on them guys, but they ain't betting no money. And I mean, that's something that they have in common. They both got guys that hate on them from opposite fan bases that won't bet against them, though. So some people dumb enough, though. Some people still, because Ryan did it, right? Ryan was foolish enough to bet against Tank. But the people that be doing all that, they don't be betting no money against that dude. They ain't gonna bet no money against that dude. They know what's up. Turns to female best friends now. Let's get to it, though. Let's keep rolling, man. We're going to roll for a quick second. I got to bring that up. Smash that like button. So, like I said, y'all, Dmitry Bivol did his thing. Undisputed. I think the right guy won. He outboxed Arthur Better Beef, and he avoided getting knocked out or coming close. He did it again. Respect to Dmitry Bivol, man. He deserved it, man. I know they setting up a trilogy, though. I could see it. That whole card was good. Shiraz should have lost. I want to see Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker still. I think that's a really good fight to make. Man, Carlos Adames and Shiraz need to run it back, man. But maybe he got bigger fish to fry. If Carlos Adames don't fight Shiraz, he should fight Johnny back, man. We need that fight. So overall, the last crescendo, y'all, delivered, man. The undisputed fight delivered. The belts changed hands. Bivol took the dub this time. You gotta respect it. That man, he did better than he did the first time. I think he paced himself better this fight, maybe. And then he pushed it more in spots at the same time. Like, it was impressive. He made some slight adjustments, man. I like it. Like what I seen Bud Crawford. Okay, big balls against on Teo. Yeah, man. So let's talk about it, man. Teo got exposed by Bud, in my opinion. Why I'm calling it exposed? Because he got his card pulled, y'all. Like, he got his card pulled. Bud actually seen this damn jabroni and he wrap arms around him, man. Where is this at? Where is this damn I had this video. Where is it at? He made Teo admit to that BS, being on that BS, you know? Hold on, y'all. Where is it? Oh, I gotta put it up here. I gotta upload it. My bad. Let me get it. Let me get it, man. Yeah, he pretty much chumped Teo. Like, he made him admit. It's like you catch a troll in real life and you make him admit to not being on shit, pretty much. Like, you just fake promoting. I'm just promoting. That time you did all that talking, and you friendly as hell when he seen you. That's because he pressed you before he did that video and made you keep it real. Crawford was about to smack the hell out of Teo, man. Teo talking about we could spar. Yeah, like, bro, what? You lucky he ain't he just let up from slapping you, bro. You talking about sparring, trying to be friends and shit. He don't want to be friends with you, dude. Spar. Nobody want to spar. He want to play. Bud don't want to play. Spar. No, we could spar. Nah, ain't no spar. Get beat up, man. Budrick Taylor, man. Bud pressed up on him. Imagine what that conversation was like before the camera came on. Hey, Shakur is about his fight. It's somewhat on him because he constantly disrespect Tank fights. If you say so, bro, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that's why. Listen, I think that would be like selective though, because I don't think he's shitting on his fights. He said Lamont Roach better than Frank Martin. He's just shitting on Frank Martin because he don't like him. The problem is people got like they think everything he says about anybody is an effort to make it about Tank. No, how he feel about Frank Martin is purely based on the situation that happened between him and Frank when Frank pulled out of the fight. He feels like he was avoided by Frank, like Frank ducked out of the fight. So that's why he trash. He don't like him. It's nothing to do with Tank. They're like, oh, you saying that because Tank fought him. No, he been saying that. He been saying that since the man pulled out of the fight that he trashed. He was saying it beforehand. He just kept saying it. I'm going with Crawford, man. Canelo, probably the guy that, you know, he's favored to win, but I'm definitely rooting for Crawford. Teofimo cry, yeah, man. Tio was sick.
What up with it, baby? Hey, tell him what you told me. What I tell you? What you doing it for? Oh, promotion, baby. All right. So I ain't gotta fuck him. I ain't gotta fuck him up. But we should spar. I ain't gotta fuck him up. We should spar. Come on, I want to spar with you though. All right, how about that? We clap it up. All right, bet. We out there.
He happy as hell to be friends. Now, Bud was about to get annoyed. Like, what you tell them? What it's for? Like, you see how he looked at him? Like, you make sure, oh, for promotion. Like, boy, you done, yo. That's the equivalence of, like, you being a troll, like, online somewhere, and then the guy that you've been trolling run into you and make you tell the people at home that you just be trolling, that you just promoting. That's what that is. That's the equivalence of that. He pulled this card. No, Terrence Crawford ain't supposed to beat him up, get himself in trouble, but the real ones know. What kind of conversation? It probably was a short conversation before that camera came on, but he probably let him know, hey, look, man, stop playing with me. He probably like, yo, I'm just promoting. He like, all right, well, say it in front of these people. Let them know that you just promoting. Now he looked uncomfortable. He let his ass look uncomfortable.
What up with it, baby? Hey, tell him what you told me. What I tell you? What you doing it for? Oh, promotion, baby. All right. So I ain't gotta fuck him. I ain't gotta fuck him up. But we should spar. I ain't gotta fuck him up. You should spar.
I ain't gotta fuck him up.
Come on, I want to spar with you.
You should spar.
All right, how about that?
Still want to be friends.
All right, bet. We out there.
Hey, Mike. He happy as hell, Mike. He happy as hell, Bud ain't beating him up. He happy as hell, Bud let up off him. That's why Bud let up, because he let it be known. Look, all right, so you promoting? So after this point, right, if he goes with that he go left again, then it just is what it is. I think Bud should just treat him accordingly, but hopefully that interaction to stop him from going left, and he'll just be a fighter. If you really want to fight Bud Crawford, I ain't tripping. I respect the hell out you for going up there trying to fight that man. But you ain't got to do with the monkeys and the banana stuff. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's Bud. Bud was cool, calm, and collected. Tank out here actively seeking therapy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better hope you don't run into him. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. That's what I want to see, the Tank and T.O. interaction. You know what I mean? Bud got him to chill out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Tank's still mad at him. Tank said he's going to slap. He said, hold up. Where that video from? Starfighter said, nah, it's Bud that didn't want no smoke no more. Nah, hell nah. You heard what Bud told him, so I ain't got him up no more. He's like, tell him what you told me. It's for what you doing this for. Hell nah, that's pulling somebody's card. He made him tell y'all, look, I'm trolling. I'm just promoting. All that stuff I've been doing, I'm just promoting, y'all. Even though he been saying that, he been calling it promotion, but it's different when somebody make you say it. Like, nah. He making that man get on camera and say he promoting is crazy. So right in front of you, okay, I don't gotta fuck you. Well, you get hey D, they missing it, bro. Look.
What up with it, baby? Hey, tell him what you told me. What I tell you? What you doing it for? Oh, promotion, baby. All right. So I ain't gotta fuck him. I ain't gotta fuck him up. But we should spar. I ain't gotta fuck him up. We should spar. Come on, I want to spar with you though. All right, how about that? We clap it up.
He want to spar.
We out.
Clap it up. He happy as hell. Look. He happy as hell. That boy, he felt good. He like, yes, bro. I dodged the bullet. Bud was on his helmet. Bud was about to kick ass, bro. He like, but I would like to spar with you though. I want to spar with you. I would like to spar with you though. Nah, you want to spar? You want to try to get? You want to spar? No, he like, yo, you see, I ain't gotta fuck him up. Tell him, Bud. He basically letting y'all know he a little young dummy. He had a grip on that shoulder. Yo, hey, you seen it? Hey, bro, you seen it? 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 Had Buddy on freeze. He had him gripped up. Like, he looked at him to make sure, like, what? Now, he said, no, you doing this for promotion. But I had to look at him and make sure, hold on, you about to get crazy? Bud got that grip scrim. We should spar. I'm telling AD, we should spar. But like, bro, I just let up off the thought of beating your ass, talking about some we should spar. No, we should not spar, bro. No, we should not. No, we should not spar, as a matter of fact. Nah, man, I like that interaction, man. I think I just exposed Teo for what he is. All right, he's still a good fighter, but he just don't be wanting to fight. So I think that he say he want. He let you know, like he let you. Yeah, I want to spar you. You want to try to gauge how good Bud is, man. And I respect Teo. I don't think he's a scary dude, but he just got to stop selling them wolf tickets. He's in a very good position to make great fights at 40. As I always say when I bring him up, I just want to see him do that. He could be a lot more likable. See, even in that exchange, he comes off as a bit more likable because he's not talking crazy. That's all. Terrence Crawford just checking his energy like, bro, get off that. Because, you know, that's disrespectful. That's all. You don't want to see Terrence Crawford do nothing to him for real and get himself in trouble. But you at the same token, he probably like on some man stuff. Yo, that it's a different way to promote. It's a different way to go about getting fights. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I want to see. East Coast Murder. Shout out to you, says Shakur, the MF best boxer in the game. Shout out to you, man. Jersey Blaze. Say Teal's trying to repair the image for his future fights. Yeah, he should. I'm telling you now, if he just take this situation and just chill, I think people could start to like the guy. Just chill out. No, now you see that he said he's scary. Who T-Ho? T-Ho scary? He had T-Ho around the shoulder, like just in case he get crazy. T-Ho turn out a lot of fight. So therefore, yeah, they are getting the ring, and yeah, getting knocked out like your dad, like your daddy used to. Like your daddy used to. This era of boxing is the path of least resistance era. They talk to generate buzz instead of fight when they have to. It's definitely a very interesting era, Rome. I'll say this, right? Fighters always going to talk. I think it's been that way since the beginning of time. But actions always speak louder, right? When you at this top level, man, a lot of these fights just don't get made because if guys don't feel like they can win, they don't want to take the chances. And I think we can never forget that or lose sight of that. As much as you want to blame fighters, man, politics is a big reason for stopping these fights, man. People be getting advised to go in other directions. Like, you get what I'm saying? What's a great fight to us might be a big ass risk to them that they might not be willing to take. You get what I'm saying? That's why you see guys build records up. You see guys with padded records. I'm not a fan of it, but I understand how it happens. And when you see it, you get what I'm saying? So it's tough. But I said, if Teo called him a monkey, he don't care, you going to jail. Yeah, I mean, but you know, cooler heads always gonna prevail, bro, because that man got too many kids. Like, you know, he got a family, man. He got too many people relying on him to just crash out. I think cooler heads gonna always prevail. Bud ain't no dummy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that, you know, he can say whatever, but I'm glad that he's able to pull up on Teo and make him just be honest. Because I don't really have to see nothing happen to Teo, right? But you just want him to tighten up. Get what I'm saying? Tighten up a bit, bro. Tighten up a bit. And stop trolling, stop with the disrespect, right? If you want to fight Bud, just say you want to fight him. Like, look how you saying to him, I would like to spar you, though. Like, you could walk up to him. That's a competitive dude. If that's really what you want to do, even a fight, Bud is the kind of dude that if you walk up to him and you being realistic about a fight and you want to challenge him, I guarantee you, if it could really happen, he would it, because he's a competitor. So you don't have to go about, you know, promoting a fight or trying to get a fight with him that way. That's not going to do it. Like Buzz showed you, like, yo, if you want to fight, he'll fight you, talk to him. You face to face, he's a competitor. If not a fight, then yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be willing to get in there and spar you too. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I'm glad that he checked his temperature, just exposed him for being this fake tough guy and really not being on shit for real. Not on what he say he on anyway. So that's good, man. Shout out to Bud, man. But we'll see what's next from Teo, man. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't go left because you don't want to see Bud got way too much to lose, and that'll be like letting a fool trick you out of your position. So it wouldn't be smart at all. But I'm glad cooler heads prevailed. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't had to do nothing to that kid. He just wanted to check his temperature and make sure that he understand and respect him. That's all it's about with Bud, I think, is respect And I ain't saying he got a problem being called out, but disrespected, like I said, is what Crawford was doing. So, I mean, what Tio was doing. But y'all smash that like button, man. Who's pulling up on us this the last week? Who's pulling up on us at the meet and greet, man?
Hey, fight fans, are you coming to New York for the Tank Davis Lamont Roach fight? Well, the JBT is hosting a meet and greet at the Rustic Corner Bar on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn, Friday, February 28th from 8 p.m. to midnight. So come meet some of your favorite JBT and YouTube boxing personalities, as well as special guests. The tickets are just $30, and that covers entry and food. There will be a cash bar and door prizes. So cash app $30 to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. Go meet on the comment line and reserve your spot today. Another great event brought to you by the JBT. Curtis Sewell, Treasurer.
Curtis Sewell, Treasurer. Shout out to Big Drop Dre as always, and shout out to the JBT fam and everybody that's going to be pulling up at this meet and greet the 28th. You're in the Brooklyn area, come pull up on us, come have a good time, come catch a vibe, come have some fun, come meet some folks, you know, and enjoy yourself, man. We appreciate y'all, and we're going to keep rocking, man. But yeah, he should have learned his lessons back at medicals. That's a fact, though. He should have, bro. Said, so I don't got to come up. You get me? Yeah, man. Tio Promotion Lopez. Yeah, as long as he start with the. Because look, I wanna be able to come here and talk about all these dudes from Tio to everybody. I don't dislike Tio. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the energy that he put out because I think it's like misguided. And I'm telling you, I don't feel like at the core he's just some hardcore racist, right? I don't feel like that. I'm sorry, I don't. I just feel like he's an idiot. And it's a disconnect, and the lack of like consequences for saying and doing the wrong things has allowed him to be more comfortable than he should putting out certain energy. So, and he also like to think he teetering on that line. He don't think it's below the belt. We know it is. He still think like it's a chance that he can explain that that's still promotion. So he just he say shit for shock value and shit like that. Shock facts, Rome. Shock jock. Do shit for shock value, bro. And that's what it is. And I don't think that's at the core of everything. That's how he feel. You know what I'm saying? His dad, but it could be. But I think more so it's just them not knowing that it's still consequences to moving that way, right? You know what I'm saying? They've been comfortable doing that shit behind closed doors where there ain't no consequence. So that shit ain't promotion. Nah, it ain't, Julio. It ain't, though. It's just that's an excuse. When he say it's promotion, it's an excuse. That's an excuse to try to justify doing the wrong shit. So we know better than that. But like I said, I think him and Bub, at least from what it looked like, had to have some type of discussion before that camera came on, and they probably was able to get on the same page, which is important. You know what I'm saying? It's important. So he ain't got to F him up, as he put it. And like I said, the Tio Jones of the Black Fighters paycheck, yeah, you know it. You know it, man. I had a song in here for Tio. I know this Tio. It's a song. This is a song that come to mind when Tio come on. Where it's at?
She only dates black guys.
Play this every time. We'll play this for Tio every time he starts talking crazy.
She only dates black guys.
every time. It's a whole song. It's like 3 minutes. Y'all don't want to get a copyright, but that's what I'm gonna do. Man, every time he come on, I was just play that first couple seconds. LaMarcus, what it do? Yo, you're a baby doing about. He been in brat. Probably want something. While I hear my other son. He might be bothering him. Can anybody see if Tio back was red from getting choked? Oh yeah, for Bud. No, Bud had him in the yoke. You know, Melanie. That's what I'm gonna play for Tio every time. It's a whole song. Yo, it's like 3 minutes, bro.
She only dates black guys.
The internet is undefeated and crazy, bro. Oh man. Hey, thing is, his views and likability is still gonna be low. Yeah, he's not likable because he gotta chill. You gotta chill, Cal. You a fool. He just gotta chill. And like I said, just go back to what got you here, like doing the flips. Go back to some throwback stuff, vintage Teo. Go wear like one of the college jerseys or something to one of your fights. Get back to doing the ugly Fortnite dances in the ring and all that. I'm telling you, people will chill off. You go back to that. Self-promote. Remember, that's what he was doing before. Heisman poses, like little corny stuff, but it was like fan-friendly stuff, right? Kid-friendly stuff. The workout videos, dancing around, even though he can't dance for shit, but he think he could, so let him go. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of little likable things that people will be able to like take to and appreciate and laugh at with him. Like, get what I'm saying? He could promote himself a different way. I want him to go back to that. But I don't think he will. That's the thing. I think he on what he on. Somebody gotta play that next time. I'm telling you, I gotta find a way to put that into a short, man. I'm telling you, my son was beat me up because he got my bed so he could go to sleep. Yo, bro. The nerve of these kids, bro. Now I sat down by him the other day. He started hitting me in my back. No, Dad. I'm like, what do you mean, no? You gonna tell me I can't sit on my bed, bro? Don't hit me. I'm telling you, baby, do something else. I'm telling you, he a handful. He 2 handfuls and then some. Dude, can't outdance me. Can't lie. Me too, though. Mike. Man. But shout out to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. Make sure your notifications is on, man. Boxing was good to me this weekend, man. Like I said, I had to get at some of these weird boxing fans that I think are bad for the sport. Just go from platform to platform, tearing down fighters for doing what they're supposed to do. Like I said, some of this is still blamed on these promoters for trying to over-marinate these fights and have us online, you know, year after year, month after month, week after week, year after year, arguing about the same shit. So boxing needs to do better. Cards like this weekend is an example of what boxing could be when I think people work together. I know Turki ain't everybody's cup of tea, but I just would want to see him on board with working with everybody so we can get more fights. We can get more of these guys getting paid if money is what the issue is. That's where I think Turki could be a bit of a breath of fresh air or a beacon, and that's in a sense, right, where he's providing guys with the money that they can't probably find somewhere else possibly. So it's not all bad for him, but I do want to see the biggest and best fights where we can go to them and enjoy as consumers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I enjoyed, excuse me, I enjoyed the last Crescendo. It was cool. It was a good card from top to bottom. To me, I didn't have many complaints. The only bad complaint for me was, like I said, the bad decision with Carlos Adames and Shiraz. It just was a bad decision. But that's my cue. That's Baby Do in the back, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up, rocking out with me. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Shout out to everybody that hit the super chat, man. Hit the cash app. I truly appreciate all the support, man. We just gonna keep building. Fresh Baker, what it do? They got sitting in the nosebleeds from now on. Yeah, he out here. He can't be giving tips in the corner, bro. That shit don't look good. It don't look good. But people just over exaggerated. Like they'll take that situation and just like, oh, see, he's fixing the fights. But I think it's a negative look, and I ain't got no like, you know, I'm not taking up for it. That's just a bad move. This is not a smart move. If he hadn't done it, people wouldn't be able to say he was fixing anything. So that's not something that fans at home want to see. Like you reminding somebody or letting somebody know what the score is or what they're down, and the other guy don't have no clue. Like, shit just don't look good. So I ain't mad at nobody that's feeling like he fishy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Poy, man. Shout out to everybody that rocked out to the end of the show, man. Much love. Had another dope build in the books. Shout out to everybody. I hope I see some of y'all at the meet and greet. We're going to keep building. Boxing is in a good place. We got some really good action, man. And we're going to see what comes from Kid Austin and his dad, too, because they said they're going to be free agents in a few months, which is no surprise there, given how they carried and handled this fight with Shakur. So we'll see. I was ready for Saturday, putting that shit on fight. We shout out to Fresh Baker, my guy. He said he fixing the fights. Yeah, man. I mean, but look, I ain't mad at nobody that has the reservations because that shit just look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just look crazy. Like, let me see. Do I still got it in here? It just look crazy.
You lose it, you won. You must get it. You lose it, you won.
Marcus, salute. Carbiel got a shot, yo. He dangerous, man. Virgil, bad man. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz put up a really good fight against Madrimov. He did really good down the stretch. Did really good down the stretch of the fight. He outworked Madrimov, just grinded and outworked him. But Madrimov did a lot of good work. He bust Virgil face up pretty good, but Virgil had that grit, man. He finished a lot stronger than Madrimov too. Yeah, for sure. But you know what? I ain't mad at it though, Kyle. Because I thought of that too. I ain't want to compare the two. Like, well, Floyd did it with Tank, but I like it. Light the fire up under. You just want to see it come from somebody different rather than the person that you feel like is invested in the fight. You get what I'm saying? It's not a good look. And then people made the Muslim connection with Turki and Shiraz too. And then I'm thinking about it like, damn. Like, I ain't trying to draw up the conspiracies, but people do have a bit of an angle. I get it. Absolutely. That's what Hamza get for not sitting down. Yeah, the whole time. So let's see. Tank versus Shakur now. Absolutely. And shout out to both teams. Shout out to both, man. Shout out to boxing. And much love to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out with your boy on this good Monday. We'll be back tomorrow to build on this boxing like we always do, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all some good eats, man. Get some good rest, man. Kick y'all feet up, man. And come join me tomorrow for another boxing build, man. And Ryan can't see the cars, right? Yeah, nah, real shit, though. They need to grab that belt. Look, they need to fight each other. It's a unification. It's the fight that boxing needs. It's a Super Bowl. It's a big fight for both guys. There's money to be made, legacy, accolades, all that great stuff. And with that, man, much love, man. And we up out of here. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Jusdueboxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Jusdueboxing, the only unbiased boxing channel on YouTube, because